Also, I have not. I was about to say I have not set up the game. Technically, I have and haven't. There we go. Should we do the game's PC sound? There we go. I know that when I record, the sound of this is gonna be a bit odd. But it's better than to be able to hear everything that happens on my goddamn PC. Greetings, adventurer. Hold on, I'm gonna have to click into the game, I guess. Who? Me? You're the only one who entered my tavern now. But in what way do I look like an adventurer? That is just a standard greeting. Budget couldn't cover any more, I suppose. Why is everyone breaking the fourth wall with my vocabulary budget? Why is that a thing here? Why is that something people want to deal with? I have a wide variety of greetings. If that makes you feel better. Oh, hit me, innkeeper. Give me something from your repositories of greetings. Ayo, bro. We're gonna have to go there. Fuck off. Did you greet me like that? Oh wait, did he? It's different when I do it. Yeah, their whole demand revolves around cringe. Fair enough. Yeah, exact. Wait, what? Jade, you? Iniko. Cool name, Jade. Can I steal it? What? What? I prefer if no one stole anything. Drake's got it. Can I have a drink then? If I can, I have your name. Of course, what do you want? What is up with this dude and why is like sitting like that? Also, yeah, I decided to kind of do some voices. Like, mostly just half-assed. Not as when I play Apollo Justice, but just some because it's funny. What do you have? Everything. What do you need most right now? Something that make me more swift and agile. Like a slippery worm. Can't risk getting caught after all. What? What? Worms can be slippery. That wasn't... never mind. A slippery worm coming right up. Well, he was an interesting character, and I kinda don't want him here. Hold on, I completely forgot what this one needed. Yeah, I know, he needs this, which is this thing. So he needs 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. Then we need this thing. And this thing. It doesn't seem he need anything more to it, so let's just bring it as it is. There, finished drink. Just making sure I can actually find the thing. No worms, but perhaps it'll still suit your taste. Oh wow, this is great, amazing even. Where did you learn this craft? In the primordial vortex. Can you please just get down? Also, why do you have cats drawn at your fingertips? Not only that, why are they shaped as cats as well? What are you even made of, by the way? Because you have cracks. Are you... Like, I know that Jade is basically having, like, some sort of crystal thing, because you can see her skeleton within there, but, like, is he made of stone or metal? Wait, can I read about him already? Oh, I might be able to. Oh god, here, Jade. The kin is a Maida. Maida? Jesus. Changeling. Fair enough. They, them, monk, Avalon, chaotic neutral. I would agree with chaotic. How many people are chaotic here? Chaotic. Okay, wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, how much? Hold on, I feel I missed some of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 out of 9. Iniko. Alright, we have so many chaotic people here. Don't look at me like that, I am just looking. You aren't from here, are you? Who, me? Who else? Oh, Corey. Is that the thing on your shoulder? Bingo! It's a short for corruption. That doesn't sound good. You probably should get rid of it. No. I meant you. Well, I'm nowhere. I'm anywhere and everywhere all at once. But most of me is from Avalon. Oh, an Avalonian. Native born or by ancestry? Native, duh. That's interesting, Avalon. Wait, is that the whole goddamn place or Boreas versus Avalon? Where is Avalon? I would want a list. Just looking through these is not easy. Could be in the highlands of Dyria. I don't know where Avalon is. Nice background music. I find it pretty lame, to be honest. There's nothing going on over there. Everyone's the same. And you think it's different here on Gaia? Wait, are you from another planet? Or dimension, or plane, whatever you call it. To be fair, I've not played that much D&D. I have D&D because of Ruins of Sombarum. That's the only reason. I have so many other. Yeah, I mean, really, no. Really, but I can go anywhere I like. Barely anyone knows me here. Well, theft, identity fraud, all goody would be... I am afraid of myself. All's gonna go with me because I can be someone else tomorrow. You're fucking terrifying. Also, he swore there. Also, I swore. And Avalon always see through the game very quickly. I see. You're changeling then. Yes, and I'm so out of thrust. Just kidding. If you tell anyone, I'll come for you. Fret not. What happened in the tavern stays in the tavern. That were cool. Cool. So, what brings you here in Ico? This and that, you know. The Zenith seemed like a cool town with a cool name. Got distracted by that giant hog in your front yard and thought I'd come in to say hi, hog. That would be mine. Do I have a pet hog? Cool. I do not do mounts. I'm faster on foot. That's why I can admire the landscape, take U-turns through narrow spaces, pickpockets. And did you admire the wrecked ruin that was once Zenith? I mean, I love chaos, so yeah, we realize you're chaotic neutral. Is it that bad? Do you ever leave this tavern in keep? The city looks like a broken mirror. Oh, you bet it does. Looks like a star has hit the center of Zenith and... Well, basically that was happened. Boom! Yeah. Okay, well, rumor unlocked. Glass shards. Wait, why do we have glass shards as a rumor? There was nothing about glass shards. But it has something to do with the stars, so I'm gonna put it there. Shit, I have so much shit over here. Hold on, I'm gonna put that somewhere. Okay, so we have 2 about the stars falling. We have 1 about the Banshee or the... and the Ghost by a lagoon. Someone with spooky armor that apparently wanted to see me before the stars fell. And an Archmage, okay. A lot of undeads and a great sword that belonged to someone's grandmother. Oh. But there's nothing we can do about it. Exactly, someone will fix it. And that someone's not me. Ah, me neither. What if no one fixes it? So what? None is just stays broken. They hear that they want to tumble just because some star fell from the sky. I'm sure someone egomaniac is already on their way to fix it. Didn't get my hands dirty. Ditto. Isn't that a bit bleak? Why even bother? There's always someone who fixes everything. And if not, then it ain't bothering anyone enough. The worst part is, she might be right in that sense. Which means isn't a problem? Exactly. I know Jade is a mercenary, but say, Iniko, you aren't exactly a traditional adventurer either, huh? Oh, no way. Their self-righteousness and self-sacrificial hero complex ain't my vibe. I wouldn't say all adventures are like that. Name one adventure that didn't die from self-sacrificial tendencies. I'm pretty certain it might. No, wait, it wasn't too much of a death. It was more that people are not allowed in the tavern. To be honest, if I actually, when I opened the board game store, I kind of want to have like a corkboard for anyone who plays like D&D and stuff. If anyone has lost a character, and I mean like completely, because there are sometimes people capable of reviving them and stuff like that, depending on the DM. I kind of wanted to just bring them in, and we're gonna put them up there like an honorable board. I knew one, but they perished thanks to their hubris. Another classic. Reminds me of a group I met last week in Arroway. They were nice, but too nice, you know. I know exactly what you mean. Were they also on their way to investigate the falling stars? Nah, they were heading somewhere north. Didn't really listen, though, didn't care. But that was nice to them too, you know. We shoved some rations after them when they prepared breakfast at their camp. Sat around the campfire drinking tea, munching on bread and bacon. One of them was a wizard, I believe. Full of robes and magic type of guy. Kept going on about Leviathan was sending bad omens to the bottom of his teacup. Leviathan? Why him? I don't know. Was he trying to warn you about his sister's demise? His sister? Cassiopeia. Right, sorry, mythology isn't really my cup of tea. What is your cup of tea? Thrall. You're a monk. You're the strangest. Can anyone that is good with D&D, are monks capable of being like half rogues? Rogues? Not rogues, rogues? Or is that just me? Wait, what did I get? Oh, I got more information of him. Originally from Avalon, Iniko is now vibing on Gaia. Probably because people aren't used to the trickery of changelings yet. They're always looking for a new victim to fool and don't take anything seriously. The thing on their shoulder is called Corey, short for corruption, obviously. Checks out. So Leviathan warned him via his tea leaves about. That's not something terrible. Tethered wings, tethering the gilded sea in dark shades of misery. Leaving behind nothing but the shimmering void. Oh, that's actually what they said. How did you know? I think I read that somewhere before. Did you also read about the blazing eruption of the foot of Dalwell Hills? No, but I heard about that when I was in Zophod. I thought the Fae were doing one of their quirky rituals again. Wait, so it actually happened? Yep. He also read from his tea leaves. Ooh. Seems like the guy was a real psychic. I guess divination magic can be a powerful tool. The tea leaves said the wings shall be torn apart from the feet of Avalon, nestled between the peaks of Dalwell. Dalwell? So it really could be true. What? It sounds like whatever happened in Dalwell was the reason the stars fell from the sky. Tainted guild sea, shimmering void, metaphors for starless sky. If the wizard were right about his tea leaf reading, that is. But it fits with what I heard from Sophod. It happened just a few days ago. Of tea and prophecies. Let me check this. Rumors. Oh, hold on, we have a quest here. I need someone to go and look through the star things, apparently. Do we have any... Hold on, let me check the quest board. What's going on the quest board, actually? We're done with the werewolf until sun rises. Who got this? No, wait, I think it was the wolf. No, not the wolf. She really hates being called wolf or werewolf. Wukakin. Kerlin. That's her name. I think Kerlin did that. I think the Wisp did this. Wisp? It was an echo. It was an air echo. Okay. Monk. Bounty hunter, beast slayer, rogue, cleric, ranger, vampire. I hope we get more than just one page because it's very interesting characters. Oh, that's how you connect it all. How else? No idea. I just thought I was just babbling. With everything that's been happening recently, I think he might be onto something. Odd that the adventurers didn't try to stop it from happening. Maybe they were lacking in ego. Maybe. Or maybe they thought someone else would come along fixing everything. Okay, enough. I understand what you're getting at. Maybe they were just pretending to be adventurous. Maybe they were the cause of it all and we're just bragging about it. I think you stopped them. Enough with your maybes. They're pointless and aren't helping anyone. I'm getting a headache. I'll get some fresh air. So long, innkeep. Merry hunting, Jaden. Are you gonna leave me alone with this thing? I say thing just because it's a changeling, or they are a changeling. Now it's just you and me, innkeep. Indeed, Iniko. Have you thought about what would happen if no one ever fixed anything? Nah, pal. Just don't think about it. Life's easier that way. Why don't worry much about it? You have your tavern. You can just mind your own business. This is my job. I listen to stories and gather rumors to make quests. I do get it. That sounds like the blur of the back of some page turner. I wouldn't want my life to be a page turner. Well, then it's good we are all the same. Though I could technically be anyone, even you. Don't. Drakes. Kidding. Didn't mate to spit in your soup? You didn't. Cool. I'm off. See if I can snatch some coins off the streets. Good luck. I do love we really are a tavern. Don't need any innkeep. Yeah, sure. I do love we allow anyone in here. Doesn't matter what sort of goddamn personality they have. Oh, I'm just gonna steal some shit on the street. You're welcome back whenever you want. Like, what in the world are we even gathering for people here? There we go. And complete quest. Twinkle, twinkle, little stars. A beautiful yet disastrous starfall left Zenith in shambles. The city and surrounding farmlands are destroyed and some people are left homeless. A mere meteor shower wouldn't leaving an entire night sky empty. So what exactly happened? Is it a harbinger of something more ominous yet to come? Whatever it may be, it's said that a fragment of this calamity can be tracked back to Dalwell, an island in the south of Fuesoa. Dalwell, Fuesoa. Okay, I'm gonna check that later. Feeding dragon. Sweeping and closing for the day. Well, perhaps not closing for the day, because we do have rooms here people can stay, so I guess it's like half open. Act 2. Oh, we are at chapter 6. A New Dawn. Just for a sheep. Okay, hold on. Danwell? Wesoa, south. I can only hear the music and I am really confused of who is here now. South? South Wesoa, where is Danwell? Wait, hold on. We should see it somewhere. It should be here. Oh, this one is it? Because the quest is there. In keep. Rhea, you got any new lights for me? Perhaps. I don't want to trade them for new ones of your own. Maybe a drink. I had a long night. Want to tell me about that? No. I get it. You need some stamina first. What I need is some defense to ward off your questions. I'll go and check if I serve that. Okay. Oh, stamina. No, not stamina. In defense. She always drinks this, actually, the Frosted Lagoon. Which one is the new one? Oh yeah, it's this one, right? No, this one. Don't know. Whoops. There we go. Three of those. There we go, Frosted Lagoon. Some defense to keep your favorite innkeep at bay. Who says you're my favorite? I might be after this drink. Fair enough. You're climbing up there. I'm trying to find a good voice here, but I can't really do that. I'm very happy to hear that. Now I got a question for you. You think you can handle that? I try my very best, Miss Frostgrip. Miss. My bad, Miss Frostgrip. I just thought since you're such a catch, keep it to yourself. All right. It's Kyle here. I was looking for him around town, but not a single lad or lassie has seen him. Thought maybe he got crushed by a fallen star. Worried? No. I see. I think you should be waking up right about now. Speaking about the devil. Rhea! There he is! Oh, I missed you so terribly! I thought you had died, or worse, abandoned me. I thought the terrible phantoms of the time had taken a new friend from me yet again. I'm fine. Are you sure? Aye. Can you see her too, innkeep? Yes, very much so. Oh, by the dragons! So she is not a dream nor a fragment of the past. I hope I'm doing a good, Dracula voice. I don't know how this sounds actually on the other end. I can only hear myself. It sounds more different. I'm very happy to have you not dead, Rhea. Thanks. I'm still trying to figure it. The problem is, I don't understand how, a female dwarf would sound like. So I'm just, trying to do something, but it doesn't fit, really. Would you like to see a gift I brought for you? A gift? When I was at the market all by myself, I'm missing you terribly. I found these gorgeous earrings that reminded me of you. I'll help you put them on. Wait. He is quick. Are those suns? Yes, because our friendship lights up my undead life. What do you think? I like them. They match me, other jewelry, and the craftsmanship is decent. You mentioned you like leatherback claps. I do like them. When did I say that? Not sure. At some point, or maybe I dreamed it. That is very likely. Speaking of dreams, I had a strange dream about the stars falling down the other day. They crashed into Gaia like a rain of fire. A beautiful fireworks. There must have been something wrong with my drink. Anyhow, Rhea, Where did your slime go? It washed away by the falling stars. The rain of falling stars. Oh. So the empty night sky wasn't a dream. No, because guess Cassiopeia couldn't carry it all anymore or something. Incredible! So it wasn't one of our strange drinks in keep. Does that mean I can drink another one without vision of falling for the firmament again? Worth a try. Then I would like to try, preferably something that will make me strong enough to lift a star. Just in case I would like to. I see what I can do. I love the characters in this game is absolutely bonkers, and I love it. Okay, some strength, go in here. There we go. There we go, and this thing. Southern Brawler. Sounds like me. That was a bad one. Here, my best attempt at supporting your star-lifting career. Oh, this is delicious! Do you think a molten star would taste like this? No. Perhaps. So, what do you two think about the star rain? It was very bothersome. I had to look for a shelter on my way back from the Rockwell cliffs. They better hurry and clean it all up. You got somewhere to be. Just I'll have to get Vampire to Borovia before I can get my hands on that gold. Ooh! Yay! Oh, splendid! I haven't been in Borovia in quite some time. I cannot wait to see it again. The thing is, like, I do say I love these characters, but it's something with their personality that my brain is like, you know what? Just skip these characters. We don't want to be more brain rot. That's why I sometimes just sit still and like trying to figure out like, But until then, I can search for other materials, better ones even. That ain't going to happen by sitting around. Are you collecting loot for your dragon horde? What? No, In what world do I look like a dragon to ye? They're masters of disguise. What about you, Innkeep? Am I a dragon? Oh my god. But we thought of how this is inspired by Coffee Talk, where it's like there is something about you in that game. It wouldn't surprise me that I actually am a dragon, because what I understand, the dragons are technically like gods in this game, or something similar. So it wouldn't surprise me if I actually am, and just like taking care of a tavern. You are! No, I'm afraid not. But you smell so primordial! Thank you, I think. Do you mean I smell like I haven't taken a shower in a long while or something? If you're not a dragon, Rhea, what do you need materials for decorations, ingredients? Don't you worry. I'm not trying to steal business away from you. There for crafting. Oh, like for friendship bracelets. No, for weapons. You're going to war. I just got you back. I am not going to war. Won't see me fighting for anyone but myself. Are you a blacksmith then? I am, and I'm looking for the right material to smash the next Orhard competition. I'm going to travel all the way to the cavern of Ur for that one. But that's far. Can I come with you? No. That sounds very exciting. I hope you come back to show off your creation once you won. I'll think about it. How are you feeling about the stores having relocated, Kyle? It's fascinating! You think so? Yes. Now that I know it was not a dream, the implications are dazzling. Yesterday when I was looking out in the night, I could see nothing but darkness. But then I started to stare at the sedating nothingness. I could see an astral hairfish hopping across the sky. Its sparkling tail left a gleam of light in its wake. It was followed by more of its kind, like a pack finding a place to rest for the impending sunrise. With the light of the stars blinding me, I would have never been able to see such a spectacle. And you still thought you were dreaming? I thought the stars had just gone into hiding. We all do that sometimes. I would love to know how they're doing on Earth. They must be enjoying the new atmosphere. Possibly. I am not gonna question that. Speaking of exciting, have you had a chance to take a peek at the letter of yours in Keep? I'm afraid not. Either way, how exciting, you know. This world never ceases to amaze me with its natural wonders. Oh, hello. Quest taken. Oh, hi. This was by no means a natural wonder. Welcome back, Miss Anwar. Who are you? The Wonder Police. I am Elithia Anwar, High Cleric of the Aperture of the Chosen of Our Lady of the Endless Light. I have returned to this establishment to investigate the tragedy of the fallen stars. Not one of those protagonist types. Innkeep, I'm happy to see that you were able to collect more information for my research. I'm grateful for your help in these trying times. At your service, miss. What are these time tryings? Me and the wonderful people of Astra. Fair enough, actually. What are these times trying? Me. An empty night sky is no laughing matter. This must be taken care of swiftly. I guess it's empty every time of the day now, actually. How does that not worry anyone? We have other things to worry about. And if these sorts of things stopped happening, this babbler would be out of a job. Indeed. I find it very exciting. That is somehow more worrying. Say, are you a vampire? What else would he be? I am indeed. That is also very exciting. Do you have any affiliation with Marrow Castle? God, for some reason the music became loud in my ears now. What is a castle? Why are you asking? While I was seeking shelter from the calamity, I came across a young echo with a gloomy temperament. Or rather, I came across his hands in my pocket, attempting to steal my most precious spell components. Luckily for him, I'm not a very vengeful person, and I believe in redemptive power of second chances. And an effort he did make an effort not to steal from me again. Very wise. Did he travel with you? No, we went separate ways. I believe he wanted to be alone after narrowly escaping an encounter with a horrid vampire. Horrid vampire? They must have been very hungry. As they tend to be. Only if they are not eating responsibly. Who did you say you encountered again? Miss Elithia? A rogue-ish wind echo. Ah, yes, a wind aftertaste is hard to resist. A primordial blood is a delicious luxury. Speaking of which, innkeep. No. Are you from the primordial sea? Not in the slightest. My blood would taste delicious if I was willing to share it. I see. What about your blood, Miss Elithia? Are you out of your mind proposing a holy woman for her blood? Oh, don't tell me it's gonna be poisonous for him, because to be honest, it wouldn't surprise me. He wants to take sun baths. Well, you got a lot of it, fair question. And I need all of it to keep up my strength against the looming evils of this world. Without me, whoever even cares enough to investigate this whole mess. After all, none of you seem to care. Besides, a taste of my blood would probably reduce you to ashes. I like your unwavering sense of self-importance. Thank you, I like your earrings. Thanks. Such a strange music in the background. So what's your next step for saving us citizens? Well, our rumors are all over the place, which is good. That means there's a lot to look into. Still, I would have appreciated a bit more organization. My bad. I will start my investigation in Zenith and Themis. Have a closer look at the wreckage cast. Maybe examine the rubble more closely. Perhaps its harbor hides clues. Once I've found out what is going on, I will put a stop to it. The stars have already fallen, lassie. Not a lot of you can do for them. Then I will make sure nothing like this can ever happen again. Perhaps Cassiopeia can even be healed. It is impressive for one of this world that she herself does not fail. Couldn't agree more. I think it's really raining outside. Oh, I know you got this under control, Miss Anvar, but how would you feel about a little drink to boost your spirit? You have a long investigation ahead of you, after all. If you're offering, thank you kindly. What can I get you? It depends on the approach I decide to take this. I could focus on investigative aspects, really dig my heels into connecting the threads, analyzing the situations, find clues, speak to the locals and those affected. But of course, I would have to strategize. Without the right approach, this plan would fail. And perhaps I would need to inspire bravery in others to care about my cause. On the other hand, who knows who caused this? If focus too much on theory, I may not be either in the right condition to fight whoever I encounter. But you will be able to talk to them. That's always much more entertaining. Not everyone can be reasoned with. In such case, I should be able to properly defend myself, especially if something similar should threaten to occur again. I need to be prepared for even the worst case scenario. I could offer you some phoenix shillers. Who knows what you will encounter, but burning stars are best avoided with a hint of fire resistance. Sounds reasonable. So either the right balance between intelligence and inspiration, or the ultimate fireproof self-defense. I am not yet certain what path I should walk. You could try Trusty, keep it with it. He always has the most wonderful solutions. Just this once I shall. I'll make sure not to disappoint. Nice, we're making another drink. Let's drink this together. Let's go. Okay, so we either have the infusion of... What is that infusion, actually? I'm a bit uncertain. Whoops, daisy, that was not really my intention. Yes, we had the... brain. So technically we have... Yeah, I would say this one would be the one, because that is brain. So this is the... Oh! Oh shit, we have these now. So we put this in. So apparently that goes double. There we go. But if that goes 2... I don't have anything else really that is like not 2. I could do this one. But it's not brains really. Okay, so let's do one more of these. Because then we got that. And then we got 2 of these. There we go. Sparkling Nebula. I do love when we make the Sparkling Nebula or Andu here start to sparkle. This is nice of me to call it a trash dragon because it is technically eating our leftovers basically. But to be honest, I love him really, so it's a wonderful one. Finish the drink. There we go. Actually, I'm gonna check my infusions because I was kind of confused by one of the infusions I had. Yes, no Thunder Sage, Fake Crystal. Oh, it brings inspiration. I didn't know that. Huh. I think perhaps the strategic way is the best approach. After all, you wish to help people, not fight them. That is very true. This is an excellent drink. I'm already coming up with 38-step plan. Jesus! Perhaps we should start at the nearby Gaia temple. I heard it was unfortunately an impact site. The local acolytes will be so sure to offer our assistance. That sounds like an excellent idea. Thank you for offering in helping this world innkeep. Always happy to be of service. Say, Miss Holy Spirit, does these fallen stars, are they still intact? They crashed into the ground, so no, they are not intact. Were they pulverized? Not fully, no. Would you say falling stars make for an interesting type of material? For what? Yes! It would certainly be rare. Need any help on that holy mission of you? I know a thing or two about rocks and the likes. Could give you some insight on those impact conditions. I know that she only wants the rare material from the stars, but like, she does have a point. I can't say I'm an expert in geology, though I feel like you could make an educated guess nevertheless. Sure, I would very much appreciate your assistance. Great, then I'm in. Me too! Do you know about geology as well, or astronomy perhaps? I know about astrology. And this all sounds so very exciting. I've been terribly bored waiting for Rhea to come back. This will greatly aid me on the mission of curing my boredom. Well, I do like to help. That's very kind of you. I know. You don't have to come along. Of course I do. Could you imagine if the stars fell down again? What if anyone crushed you? I need to stay close by so I can catch it. I don't think you could. The stars suddenly fell, Kyle. Done deal. What about one in the primordial sea? What if it floods us with all of its mirrored stars? Unlikely. I'm not willing to take the risk. I'm going on this adventure with you, and with you, Miss Alethea. Great. Wonderful. I appreciate the enthusiasm. Let us not waste any more time. Thank you for your aid, innkeep. I shall return with conclusions and perhaps even mended firmaments. I'm looking forward to hearing of your heroic deeds. How exciting! Wish me luck. Good luck. I hope you find a suitable material. Me too. Fair enough. She's only there for my material. Nighttime. Oh. Hello? Hello? I would like your finest drink, please. A drink, you say? What do you have in mind, Miss... Melina. But Millie is fine. It's short for Melina. I see. You want milk? Well then, Melly, what kind of drink would you like? Something tasty. Something that will give me new fun ideas. Ooh, and some Thunder Sage. I don't have any money, but I got something to barter for the drink. You don't need to pay, but I want to. I don't feel right otherwise. Alright, like, is this a kid or are they just small? Alright, fine to me. What do you have for me? Oh, thank you very much. Ooh, golden feather. Actually, that's a very good trade. Haste. Nice. Okay. Oh, thank you very much. Now I can accept the drink. Very well, let's see what I can do. The glass is empty. Time to get started. Oh, I pressed X. I thought it was... Did you... She said she wanted Thunder Sage, right? Wait, Sunny Breeze. That's not the thing I was looking for. There we go. There you go, Thunder Sage. And some of that. Some of these. Ah, shit. Come on, Andu. Here we go. Drink up. Thank you, Andu. That's the first time we needed to do that. Jesus. If you wonder what's happening, it's raining. You probably can't really hear it, but I can, and feel it as well. There you go. Yes, it's sparkling. I love the sparkling nebula just because of how Andu reacts. Some new fun and sweet ideas coming right up. This is perfect. I'm already feeling the energy for me new hijinks running through my veins. Thank you. This is really nice tavern. I think I'm going to hang out here for a bit. I need a break from my investigations. Can I pet your familiar? No, it's quite antsy when it hasn't been fed. I worry for your hands. Okay. Oh, we apparently got Shadow. I can't tell if this is a kid or not. Is a tavern a place for a kid? Oh, we have 2 moons. Have I always been 2 moons? Oh, Zephyr. I almost didn't see you there. I suppose I was making us stealthy as a knight. No, as the knight. I mean the knight. Sounds like you need a drink. Desperately. One that will help me remember words. I've been quiet for so many hours, I think I've forgotten how to speak. That explains why you aren't communicating telepathy. That explains why you're communicating telepathically right now. We are. No? Who the fuck are you? Was that too stealthy for you? No. Let's get your drink to stop cursing at the child. Detective? Stop cursing at the detective? Yes, of course. Though my drinks don't come cheap. How much? I'll trade it for a trinket. Ah, one of those. One of those. What if I didn't find one? Are you trying to tell me you made it all the way through the castle without stealing a single thing? Oh, look at that clock though. We got a vampire clock. Yo, any goth in here that kinda wants that? I kinda like the star and the moon part of it. The whole bat thing? Uncertain. Here, I thought you might like it. Oh. Well, my tavern tells me it thinks it's beautiful. But it's wondering what it might be. Though thought it was smarter than that. Does the tavern want to guess what it is? You're not remotely close. But imagine making a huge wax seal with it. I bet that would look so cool. You need a very big puddle of wax though. I think such a large amount of wax would make it impossible to open the letters. I love the character designs in these, like everyone to be honest. Like so, sure, Zephyr like kind of looks like a rogue. And then we have the detective here, the cat one that is just reacting to everything. Oh, we have them here. Melee. Yeah, Vukakin. Okay, so basically Vukakin means beast folk. 10. Fair enough, they are a kid. Detective class. Chaotic good, the star. Probably. It was a wall clock, adored with hungry bats. One creature of the night telling the time to another. A very inaccurate clock, it seems. It's nowhere near midnight. Its hands seem to have gotten stuck just before midnight for an eternity. Or at least as I found it. Will this do, or will I have to pull another heist? Ah, this will do just fine. Good. And because I'm someone that always keeps his promise, I shall now prepare a drink for you. One moment, let me see if I have something that will make you more polite towards local detectives. Polite. I think it's gonna be, yeah, that thing. So it's gonna be the sunny breeze, which is kind of fun for someone that steals in the night. Oh, yeah, I got these things, the haste one. So now I am gonna do this one. Oh, I pressed A again. And then we're gonna do... Interesting. Wait, what did I do wrong here? I'm confused. Okay, hold on. So we need this one to be 1, 2. No, okay, you know what? Let's take away this one. Also, where... Yeah, there's the order. So you need 3 of these. So it's 1, 2, 3. Is a Sunny Breeze the new one? Oh, that might explain it. Oh, I'm trying to do this one. Okay, let's do this one instead. Actually, the tedious sun breeze will melt your tension and blow away your stressness. Leading to enhanced charm, focus on reflexes. It tastes like pleasant wind flowing through the woods on a warm summer day. Very popular amongst bards and rangers. Let's do this one instead, because that's the normal one to take. I was kind of confused with why I couldn't actually do the rest, but that's because I needed other ingredients for it. There we go. Spoken Heart, it's exactly what you need. You need to be able to talk, and like Spoken Heart is the perfect thing then. Politely a drink. Did I listen to it or write the right notes? Sure did. You could consider becoming a musician. I'm happy where I am now, thanks. Why is a cat girl just going around like just anxious whenever I just see her face going everywhere, darting everywhere? Now, will you be polite and tell me what happened? No. Why not? I don't even know who you are. I'm Melina, but you can call me Melly. No thanks. So, what else did you steal? Chances of many things I heard. Nothing. Shouldn't you be at school? I don't go to school. I'm already smart enough. Do your parents agree with that? My parents are dead. Jesus, that was blunt as hell. And they didn't come back as ghosts to tell me to go to school. So, it can't be that important. Jesus. I'm sorry to hear that. It's okay, it's already been this many years since they died. Just kidding, I can count. It's been 7 years. So I was only 3 when they disappeared forever. I don't remember a lot about them. But I already solved the murders, so it's okay. Did you avenge them? No, they got eaten by zombies. And the zombies got eaten by a T-Rex, not a lot left to avenge. Wait, what? I can understand the zombies, but where did the T-Rex come in? That makes sense. It does. Classic adventure taste, right? I basically speedrun my origin story. I got dead parents as my motivation and detective career to make sure I can help other people. Because people didn't help you. Exactly, but it's okay. It made me into the adventurer I am today. And I like who I am. Does it make you sad? No. What's your origin story? Yes, Zephyr, what's your origin story? It's far too dark for a young mind to handle. Says the guy that literally just heard my parents are dead. They got eaten by a zombie, and the zombies got eaten by T-Rex. Best you do not know. Okay, what's your name? Blaze. But they can just call you Zephyr. That's my middle name. Okay, I'll respect your fake name, but only if you tell me what castle you stole the innkeeper's clock from. Fine. It was Marrow Castle. It was on a dangerous quest to steal a precious cape from a murderous vampire. Did she kill you? Obviously not. So, not murderous then? She would have, if she had caught me. So she didn't? No, I managed to complete the mission undetected, thanks to the invisibility that took hold of my body. I was able to avoid the court of monsters she had put in my path. Only the dragons know what would have happened if they had spotted me. Weak and not prepared to fight. But they didn't. But they didn't. Even the living gargoyles with their lithic claws at their door did not sense my presence. I waited until they were mid-argument to sneak through a nearby window that had been left open to grant spiders easy access to the castle. I heard Marrow Castle is very scary. Was it very scary? Yes. On a scale from to parents being eaten by a T-Rex, how scary was it? In the middle, I suppose. Interesting. Did you run into any traps? I was able to spot and avoid them all, thanks to my remarkable perceptive gifts. And your help. Anyway, I found the cape in her closet, hung up between ball gowns covered in rubies and diamonds. Did you take any? Maybe. So you're a thief? Obviously. Can you teach me how to be a better thief? I want to expand my portfolio. I love when she looks happy and smug for some reason. Why would I do that? Because I asked nicely. Forget it. I took the cape, along with whatever gemstone I could find, when I heard her approaching her chambers. Quickly I hid among the dressing gowns, holding my breath to make her... Oh, sorry. Good God, that came out of nowhere. I thought I made it through when suddenly she opened the closet door. I was pressed too close to the wall. I thought the wood would start vibrating in rhythm with my heartbeat. But she reached right past me, picked out a hat, and returned to her dastardly vampiric activities. What vampiric activities? Don't know. Sucking blood, turning into bats, scheming about blood. Lots of blood stuff, it sounds like. Indeed. Did you make it out of there easily, Blaze? I found a secret passage that led below the pond, through the earth and the summit of Witch Peak. Almost scared this strange cleric to death when I regained my visibility. She was ready to ignite me with her golden flame. I know who you're talking to. That seems harsh for just a little jump scare. Are you sure your fingers stayed in your pockets? Who can say? I think she could say. Biggest sleight of hand. It was sitting in a display case in the middle of a hallway that stretched out forever. Then How did you know it was in the middle? I could feel it. The case was locked, but with my expertise, I was able to crack it open in no time. The antique clock stood right between a ritualistic dagger and a vial of blood. And I thought it strange it was the only item without a tag, so I took it. A tag? She's very organized, labels everything. Who would you display a vial of blood? Shouldn't that be in her pantry? Its label described it as blood from the very first vampire, Mike. Mike? Mike. Judging by its position next to a priceless item, the clock must have won a fortune. In that case, thank you again. It'll look great in my tavern. Indeed. It sounds like you would have been in a lot of trouble if you got caught. But I wasn't, thanks to the innkeeper's drink. I know not only survive, but also avoid the horrors, wrath entirely. Sounds like a tasty drink. I will hope so. It seems like the quest was completed. Oh, it seems like the quest was completed successfully. Thank you, Blaze. You did a good job. I am lucky I survived once more. It's a miracle it passed so many monstrous creatures without being harmed. You just think you might die when you took a quest, I mean? It's always a possibility. It's his name changed here. Did your name change in this thing as well? Don't tell me it goddamn did. It did. What is actually your real name now? I don't even know. Crying out loud, I'm just gonna take a drink here. Drinking from the flask because I forgot my glass downstairs. Then why would you go? Death is inevitable, such is life. At least you have your cape now. It's not mine. It belongs to another vampire. Another vampire? Yes, it was stolen from in a lover's quarrel. The clutches of love always end in cruel tragedy. But the comedy it takes to... Yeah, welcome, Ganny. It takes to get there is worth the ride. Only for those willing to suffer. Welcome to Tavern Talk. We're having so much fun with this. But I'm doing good. Been just chilling a bit today. I made one more map for today. So that has been something. I now have... How many? I think I have 3 maps on my Ko-fi. But how are you doing? I hope you have a good weekend. Kind of forgot it was actually Saturday today. We're playing Tavern Talk. Nice, pass me a drink, bartender. What would you need? Stamina, defense, fire immunity? I'm not even joking. There are some weird drinks here. And some weird people. Right now we are serving the cat girl, who is apparently a detective, who is basically Batman. Why I say that is because her parents died when she was 3. She was going to find out about a murder, which she managed to did. They were apparently eaten by zombies. Could not avenge them though, because the zombies were eaten by a T-Rex. This game is just wonderful with what it actually passed on, and I can't say more about that. Aren't we all? Speaking of suffering, I'm sure Kyle, that long-suffering, very comedic vampire Melly, would love his cape back. I'm alright, I guess. Still stressing about the whole college thing, you know. But I also uncovered another thing that I'm really dreading. That doesn't sound too good. But yeah, I understand about the whole stress thing, because I have been there, and like... It's gonna be good when things happening at least, because then you can calm down, because then you have done it at least. Could I extend the quest to include a speedy delivery? After the day I've had, for me to go there, I need to be bald, clean shaven. Okay, fair enough, actually. I'm not gonna question it because I know it's basically just different countries, different things to do. I'm gonna be bald. People are gonna be calling me the One Punch Man. Well, first of all, if you have to go there and be bald, I'm pretty certain you're not the only One Punch Man then. So it's not gonna be that bad because technically everyone else would need to do that as well. As I said, I'm not gonna question it too much because I know different countries have different things. It just sounds odd for me to is like, oh, to go to school you have to be clean shaven. I'm like, why? I want to ask why, but it's like that different countries, different thoughts. That's all basically. You've done enough hiding for the day, don't you think? Professional hiding. Fine. I'll do a direct delivery, just this once. Where can I find this Kyle? Last I saw him, he left with Rhea to aid a certain cleric with the investigation. I'm sure you'll recognize her. Not her again. Where are they? Why not? Why now? By the way, what are we talking about? Oh, for some reason your orange text was kind of the same as Ganny's red text. I got so confused there. We are talking about Ganny is going to go to school and apparently cut his hair. Yeah, but it's more just the college being one of the best in the country that they need to do it for discipline training. Oh yeah, the discipline training thing, which still I can't really comment that. What are they investigating? The story, as far as I know. Oh, that's what I'm investigating. We should go and talk to them. We can exchange notes. I already drew a map of all the impact sites in Zenith. Maybe they can help extend it further. Ooh, or even find the culprit of this curious incident. Come on, Blaze. We have to go and find them. For your cape and for my notes. I am going alone. You do whatever. With you along, I could never stay undetected. But I hope you have a wonderful weekend as well, Maestro. Wait for me! See you soon, innkeeper. See you soon, Melly. I don't know why, I kind of love how she actually sits on the table. Because yes, she is a kid. But everyone else is sitting on the chair. And she's just sitting on the table, like... Yeah. Every character here is absolutely a wonderful treat, even though some of them are very odd and I kind of don't want them here. For example, the Changeling. But other than that, it's just interesting to meet new people here. Doing somewhat okay, I think. That's fair enough. Oh, wait, you both are back already? You just left! Good morning! Good morning, Melly. Good morning, Blaze. To be honest, it's just me being a picky eater is what's holding me back, because I can cook rice and omelette myself, so I can sustain myself with food. But, you know, picky eater and all that, I know what to talk about. When I was a kid, I have said it before, but I'm gonna say it again. I got a cherry tomato stuck in my throat when I was a kid, and after that I decided to eat not a lot, to be honest. So, for me it was like basically sausage and meatballs. That was basically all I could eat. And sometimes other things, but that was kind of rarely. So I know exactly how it is to be a picky eater. What I'm mostly picky about recently is just the consistency of things. That's like what's the most problem with me now whenever I do food. Other than that, it's much better now. The traditional Swedish food. Yeah, kinda. For example, I've actually recently learned from a YouTube channel. Hold on, let me actually find the YouTube channel here, because it's actually a fun YouTube channel. They do some cooking. I think it's like called cooking something. It's like not cooking something. I mean like cooking and a name. I'm just trying to find it here. Oh wait, it's all the way down because it's actually... Here we go. I'm gonna have to go here. Cooking Haru. I have 2 cooking places? No, the one is not a cooking place. So I watched someone called Cooking Haru, and they actually showed how to make fries. And to be honest, they were great. Easy to make. It's basically make mashed potatoes. Mix in some I don't know, cut cheese and some spices. I myself decided to do the spices because it was not kind of nice. Then you make it into a dough, and then you basically just make the dough flat, cut it into stripes, and put it into the oven. But before you put it into the oven, you actually also paint them a bit with melted butter. I'm not joking, I just saw this on YouTube. I was like, I'm gonna try this. I took some potatoes, I did that. I decided the recent time to have it on low heat a longer time, which actually make them allowed to cook better because it actually gets crispy on the outside. It's such a good recipe. The few things that is normal food, which I don't eat, is raw grilled tomato, any kind of tomato. I can eat tomato as long as I don't know it. Because I ate a hamburger once with a tomato in it. I felt it tasted kind of odd. I opened it and my brain went, no, get this hellish thing out of there. So any tomato, just because of what happened to me when I was younger. Asparagus, I don't think I've eaten that either. Banana, okay, I can eat banana at least, I don't understand. Pineapple, I don't eat pineapple either. But that's because I'm allergic to. Fair enough, actually. Yeah, for me, it's like I can eat most things as long as the consistency okay. For example, I can eat carrots. But if you start to like cook carrots, like either have them in, like fry them, or for example, fry them in a pan, or boiling them, I don't like them because they're like, there's more squishy. It's like, ew. What have you both been up to today? You know, dilly-dallying as such. I was not dilly-dallying. Is asparagus a normal food? I heard about it a lot, but legit has never seen it as a food. I would say it's like a vegetable thing, I think. I don't know, hold on, let me just search up asparagus, because I completely forgot how it looks like. And I forgot how to translate it. Oh yeah, I have not eaten these. Yeah, technically. I'd say it's normal, but could depend on the culture. Yeah, like there are many things that are basically like cooked asparagus. Oven roast asparagus, quick and easily asparagus, perfectly roast asparagus. Apparently just asparagus is apparently just its own goddamn meal. Sounds like a wonderful morning. Maybe my country just doesn't use as much. Probably. There are some countries that does use more things than others. Can I offer you both something to drink in these early hours? Yes, please. Can you make me something smart and sparkly? Can do. But bro, carrot fried with butter, garlic, salt and pepper is so good. It depends on if it is basically like, you know, like very soft carrot because it's fried and stuff, then no. I can't do that. It's like, I can eat vegetables, but when the vegetables are cooked and basically soft, it doesn't work for me. It's just like, oh. And it's not like my brain thinks, no, this is not good for me. It's just a reaction of how it just feels. There we go, we got a sparkling nebula. I love to make the sparkling nebula because even Andu starts to sparkle when I do this. Or at least he used to. It's the best when it's softened just a bit, but still has a bit of snap when biting into it. Probably, I think that's what might be wrong. It's like each time I gotten it as cooked, it's like, ah, here you go, like mashed carrot basically. And I'm like, ew. Thank you, this is just the right amount of sparkle. Happy to hear that. Blaze, what can I get you? Nothing. Alright. So, has the cape found his way back home yet? Yes. The vampire was thankful of if melancholic. It seems to have awakened memories, old world. They seem pretty excited to me. You should be. If it's that so, they just make puree out of it. Well, to be fair, at the same time, we're talking about old school food, which is basically just random ass shit. Ugh, it reminds me of blood pudding. Like, ugh. The worst case was, like, sure, there was, like, they were made basically package of people, like, the kids or the students eating all the food. Well, it's like, school food has never been good, really. There was one time we got Turkish schnitzel. And one of my friend cut it open, and there wasn't no schnitzel in it. It was just the cover. That's how bad that goddamn schnitzel was. I don't know where they got the school food from, but it's like questionable. Okay, blood pudding is never liked. Don't hate it, but don't like it. Yeah, fair enough. I agree with that. He should be fine. It fits him well. Almost like it was made for him. It was very interesting seeing a vampire in person. His fangs were shorter than I thought it would be. I expected them to be the size of colossal saber-toothed tiger fangs, but they were much tinier. Common misception. Where did you find him? At the local Gaia temple. It got split in the middle by a fallen star. That's morbidly interesting. It was. I overheard some priests say that they were talking about rebuilding the temple around it because it looked kinda cool. All people like distinct temples. They do. The vampire was traveling with a really nice dwarf and an older woman of Cassiopeia. They were asking around to see if the priest knew anything about the star rain. Did they? No. I could have told them that 2 days ago. But while we were sneaking around and listening in, we overheard a stranger's conversation. Turns out Alethea, that's the cleric's name, found out that one of the priests was actually wobbling ooze in the skies. Scandalous. Hold on. Oh, I might just sneeze. There we go. I know, right? I didn't sneeze, but the sound was not the best either. But in the end, it was all okay. The others forgave him, and he promised to try and become a real priest. Apparently, really loves the humidity in the temple. They all hugged and everything. It was very sweet. I was really happy I would see that from the shadows. We? Me and the mysterious and quiet Blaze. He's my new associate. I am no such thing. It's great to see you two working together so closely. You make a great duo. We are not a duo. Also, I'm gonna read more about her because I realize I don't have that yet. Oh, nice. So this is done. We're still waiting for the other Wukakin to come back for this one. And this is basically what the cleric was going on about. Yeah, by the way, apparently the beast folk in this game is called Wukakin. So this one is one Wukakin, and this one is one Wukakin. Melina might be young, but she's already an aspiring detective, and probably smarter than quite a few of my customers. She's a sweet and curious child, despite her parents meeting a early tragic end. It's exceptional hard to not like her. And it seems not even edgy rogues can resist her charm. Fair enough. I don't like him though. Ineko. Apparently it's a changeling monk. I have so many chaotic people in here. Chaotic neutral. Chaotic good. Chaotic good. Chaotic good. Chaotic neutral. Chaotic good. Jesus. We have yet to see a chaotic evil. Thank you. How did you find the right moment to give Kyle escape between all of those heightening emotions? We didn't. She got caught. I thought one of the pillars would be big enough to hide behind, but it wasn't. It wasn't a pillar, it was a vase. It felt very, very well hidden in when Elitha suddenly asked me if I wanted to stop hiding now. She was paying a lot of attention. I think she noticed me from the very beginning. She's a couple of smart. Did you ask her about the investigation? I did, but she said it was too early to share any insight. Even when I kept asking, she wouldn't budge. So I asked Mr. Smith Frostgrip to tell me about the temple's architecture instead. Did you know that its altar was built from a 1,000-year-old oak? I didn't. That's fascinating. It is. She also told me I have to work on my stealth. That being small isn't going to be enough. I think she knows from experience. Better not tell her that. And yeah, the Frostgrip Smith is a dwarf. Better not. So, are you going to work on it? Yes. Blaze is going to show me the ropes. Is he now? I have to. She'll get herself killed otherwise. That's a very dramatic way to look at things. But also very nice of you. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I just managed to get some sniffles. I just silenced myself so you can like hear that annoying sound. So, would you say your investigation was a success? Kind of. You got to see how clueless the other investigations are and return the cape with the vampire. But we didn't find out anything new about the stars. And I didn't even get to see any monsters. I was hoping maybe some would have fallen from the astral sea so I could have studied them. A dangerous if ever exciting dream. Mostly a foolish one. Oh. Realistically, for the majority of people to be chaotic good over neutral good or lawful good is normal. I'd say that's also how most people do good to what they think is good over bad. That is actually kind of fair. For example, I believe this guy... No, he's neutral. She is good, but she doesn't really give a shit, to be honest. So I guess that's kinda is fair, to be honest. I haven't really thought too much about it. I just kinda like that they have like all of these kinda like things about them. They even have the arcanas apparently. Trying to see if there's like, wait, how many arcanas are there? There are 12 arcanas, right? Does it mean there is like 3 more people? You think so? Have you met monsters before? What kind? Do you have favorites? What were your first ones you ever met? Did you try to eat you or be your friend? I do love that. Oh, that's because I have the buttons. The button controls are hiding the last text. It was so much text I actually hid it. Of course, I have encountered monsters before. They were a part of my life for many years. Shadows are full of them. Really? That's scary. Of course it is. So, the first monsters you ever saw were shadow monsters? No, they were much worse than that. What is it? Can I have a drink after all? The words aren't flowing easily. Of course, same as last time. Yes. Let's see if I can find something sweetly characteristic. I probably need one of these drinks as well, apparently. Can't goddamn speak. There we go. There we go. Charismatic drink. Spoken heart. Jesus. Give me one of those, please. A drink just for you. Thanks. How is it? Fine. That means it's perfect. So, where was I? Alright, shadow monsters. Back when I was younger, I had just joined the Shadow Base and was eager to prove myself. It said there are great riches far in the depths of the grave Gravelmac, a dangerous mountain range in eastern Pessoa. Hidden treasure troves full of precious gems and golds. And I owed some debts, Jesus. I really have difficulty with that word because my mouth wants to do depths, like depths. Yeah, you know, like either far down or depth. And also, hi Becca, welcome to the stream. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Oh, you're munching. Are you munching something? I hope you have a good munch. And also, that is an adorable emote. We can also do this because I can. There we go. Oh, I remember what I did wrong. My brain right now. I was like, why doesn't this work? There we go. Should I do the other one as well? You know what? Let's do the other one as well. Not that I'm very used to using this one. There you go. That seems to be working. Hoping to find some jewels, I made my way there to the darkest of its crevices. Guarding its depths were creatures no one could ever choose to fade. Depth. Sounds similar in quite a few who stumble on. Yeah, that's like I've just somehow it's like when I try to say one thing, it becomes the other. When I do the other thing, it becomes the other one. Like depth and depth. Yep. I'm gonna stop. I can't. It doesn't work. Hideous creatures that have a right to be associated with the nightmare realm. Typically fed on rocks and gemstones, but they seem to think bones have the same general consistency. Why did I for some reason think of Sableye from Pokemon when it just feeds on rock and gemstones? That kind of say like death. Yeah. Kind of does actually. I believe that is what I stumble upon. Like I want to do the B part. I wasn't able to harm them with my mortal weapons, so I distract them with some of the gems I managed to pocket earlier. It was a close call. I will never forget their twisted antlers and beak-like snouts. They sound kinda cute. They were not cute. Sableye do be a little gem gremlin. Yes, I love Sableye actually. If you say so. Maybe one day I'll encounter some. Pray you never will. Oh, rumors unlocked. All nightmare, no shadow. Okay, hold on. Let me check if we can make a quest of this. No, we cannot, because this is a new quest. Or a new rumor. No thanks. Oh. Yo! Nice, Puppet Master. Innkeep, and me a drink, will ya? Oh, coming right up, Lynn. Any preferences? The usual. Something strong and powerful, huh? Exactly. Okay, strong and powerful. Yeah, I know, I pressed the wrong goddamn button. This one. I don't really need to draw it up because I kind of know these ones. It's basically 3 of these and 2 of the other ones. No, 1 of the other ones. There we go. There you go. She liked the Southern Brawler. Ta-da! A drink. You have a messed up definition of strong. Strength lies in the eyes of the beholder. Pretty certain it is what you use to actually order. Fuck, did I do wrong? I don't think so. This is the strength one. Oh, wait a second. Did I want an infusion as well? Because I do have the... no, that's inspiration. I don't have anything else. Yeah, and yours need prescription. Say, innkeep, you got a room in your neat little book full of recipes for one more drink? Sure, got one for me. You bet. It's what my baba used to drink back in the day. My adventures remind me of it. Sailor's courage. Oh yeah, because you were the one that actually did the quest, right? Oh yeah, there we go. She's done with the quest. So she should have the saliva from the Vyvern Chimera to be able to do sunscreen. She wanted something that would put some chest on her chest. Fair enough, actually. And no, I didn't write that wrong. I can understand because that was way too much of a wrong thing to be like written wrong. Put more chest on the chest, yeah, definitely. I think she already have enough fur there, to be honest. Wait, hold on, there was something I was looking for. Oh, right, the new recipe as well. Oh, this thing. Yeah, look at this thing. This thing looks more pecked than I am. Sailor's courage. Okay, understandable. Thank you, Lynn. So, since you're here in my tavern, unarmed and in somewhat good spirit, unharmed and somewhat good spirit, I'm guessing you survived your encounter with the Vyvern Chimera. I did, obviously. Congratulations. You encountered a chimera? Sure did. Lived to tell the tale too. You or the chimera? Both. Cool. Are you a beast slayer? I am, though this time no beast was slain. I'm Kerlin. You? Millie, the greatest detective in the world, in the whole wide world, and this is my assistant. He really doesn't like it here. Your assistant got a name. Melicite. Please don't change the name again, you bastard. He used to be called something else, which I think was Zephyr. Then he decided to call himself Blaze. Oh hell, he changed name again. Oh, for crying out loud. Mate, could you please... It's from one of my favorite RPGs, Dragon Age Inquisition. Iron Bull says it at the tavern after killing your first dragon. Fair enough, actually. In this situation, it kind of makes sense. Oh, you bastard, you changed name again. I'm interested in everything, chimeras especially. If you like, I'll tell you. That sneaky innkeep and your pumpkin crime over there, how I outsmarted one. Yes, please. Oh, I would love that. Why did you change name? Well, alright, strap operated. Our friend Innkeeper sent me on a quest to collect some saliva from the Vyvern Chimera in the Quag Mangrove. It's a key ingredient for vampire sunscreen. That makes sense. The issue is, the marshlands, the Chimera's home turf. There's no way I could outfight it with its own domain. So I went the route of trickery. Now, Baba always said all the chimeras you encountered enjoyed some good subterfuge. It ain't really their brainy type, but I thought even if I failed, it might be entertained enough to help me anyhow. Needed to pick a clever approach, of course, so I did the only reasonable thing to do in this situation. I'll talk to a mouse. A mouse. A mouse. Found one local to the marshland. Offered him a bunch of cheese if he agreed to help me out. Was pretty easy to convince. Why a mouse? Everyone knows chimeras are afraid of mice, dummy. Exactly. I thought if it was scared, it might use its 3 brains less. Fair enough. So I dressed up the mice in the best wizard regalia I could find and made myself invisible. Hold on, I kinda lost track of what happened there. So I dressed up the mouse in the best wizard regalia I could find and made myself invisible. What? Why would you need to dress the mouse up if it's said that the chimeras are afraid of mice? Why would you need to dress it up as a wizard? What? My brain can't comprehend this. Not usually, but the innkeep drink come with great perks. They do indeed, though I do not recall granting you invisibility. I haven't heard about chimeras being afraid of mice. True, but that is something from this game, so I guess that's not a normal thing. But why dress the mice in a wizard outfit? Yeah, invisibility might be too strong for a word. But with the wits I got from your drink, I remembered something. Chimeras have a hard time discerning between different shades of green. Oh, I think I knew where this is going. Got quite a hand in camouflage. I figured I put it to good use. Yeah, the camouflage I have no problem with. I still have a problem with why dressing up a mouse as a wizard. I don't say why not. Like, sure, why not? But still, why? It's afraid of mice. You don't need it to be a wizard mice. I gathered some underbrush sticks and leaves and made some glue from tree resin and spit. Spit? Everything holds together better with spit. Okay. I am worried about your craftings, but okay. Let me jot that down. Sure thing, kiddo. So I put all together into a cloak of camouflage. Put some mud on my face, I was ready to go. So dressed up and camouflaged the mouse and I unseen approached the chimera. It was resting near a muddy stream and two of its heads were in deep discussion about the sanctity of canon compliance. Because a mouse in an oversized wizard hat sounds very cute. Definitely does. What kind of head did it have, besides the dragon one, obviously? Classic lion and snake head combo. Of course, all of them heard us approaching. First they seemed curious, but all three of them froze up when they saw the mouse. The little thing looked mighty tall with his improvised wizard hat. I stayed right behind him, making his footsteps sound heavy. My camouflage seemed to work. The different shades of green and brown made me blend into the marshy landscape. From up close I could see the chimera trying to hide its fear as the mouse drew nearer, so I started the show. The mouse, or me, the same thing at that point, loudly announced that he was a great wizard. And he had come to collect spellcasting ingredients for his plane-switching spell. He was prepared to fight, but was willing to bargain if the chimera valued its life. Okay, so it needed to make it look like a wizard because it needed a reason to give it a spit. Okay, fair enough. At least I got an answer to the ancient old question. Why was the mouse dressed as a wizard? To underline his great power on everything, I made him float on my invisible hand. Luckily for me, the chimera was more than ready to take up the offer. So I did briefly argue with itself on whether fleeing was the better option. The snake wanted to fight, but only until the mouse growled. Or I growled. One on the same, really. I know why, but I really enjoy making her voice, actually, just because of, like, the dialect to do. While I agree that dressing up a mouse is unnecessary, since it's already afraid of it, I want to question why it's afraid of it in the first place. One part, it's a normal chimera. It's a snake. Why would a snake fear its own dinner? Don't know. At the same time, it only has a snake head. That doesn't mean it has a snake mind, so... It might be afraid of... I don't know, actually. I have no clue why it would be, but apparently it is. Or if I still had the rumors, it might actually say why. I know they had discussed that they were afraid of mice, but I don't remember why, really. Oh, hold on. Oh, that was one. So the great mouse stated his condition in no uncertain terms. One bucket of saliva and in return they would leave the chimera in peace forever. Helped a lot that he could summon the bucket out of thin air. Briefly lost my sanity when there was more in creature arguing, but finally the Chimera agreed. Yes, a question so baffling even Plato couldn't answer it. No, she herself said it was 3 minds. True, actually. I filled the bucket with plenty of saliva with a disturbingly quick time frame. Fair enough. Happily to have avoided a monumental violence, the mouse wizard and his bucket of valuable chimera saliva floated away, promising that the world would keep his honorable word. What an incredible ruse. Guess I got some of my Baba brains and charm after all. More than some, it seems. Let's go let's not get too carried away. Once we were out of sight, I had to keep up my own end of the deal, of course. After getting out of my camouflage, I thanked the mouse and gave him the enormous amount of cheese I had promised him. Wouldn't that much cheese be way too heavy for a single mouse to carry? Turns out the mouse actually was a wizard after all. Had some sort of dimensional pocket he could store it all in. Well, that was just brilliant. Disappeared with the cheese and just left its ridiculous hat with me. Okay, so it was a wizard mouse anyway, and it had a dimensional pocket, but it thought the hat was ridiculous. I love this game. I don't know how they managed to do the writing of this game, but I love it. Bid me farewell before I could ask him why he hadn't said something sooner about the whole wizard thing, you know. Ah, typical mouse with a wizard hat. I see. I prefer the detectives professionally. Me too. Afterwards, I thought I was in the clear. And suddenly I felt something breathing heavily right behind me. When I turned around, I was looking right into the scary eyes of the surviving Chimera. Apparently, he had wanted to know where the visa would take his leave, so that he could move to a more secure spot. Though it was about to be smoke. But apparently Baba was right, they do like a good ruse. So it wasn't mad? No, I was amused, impressed even. In return for making it weak, it let me live and left me with some strange words. Strange words? Stranger than a talking dragon head. I mean, that's kind of what dragon heads do, right? Not sure. Maybe they do typically speak in prophecies. Prophecies? That's what I said. That's what it said it was given me. It said, hope will fall and hope will rise. A hero will tether its final thread, burying the past and keeping the dead. Sound like a bunch of to me. Also, for anyone wondering about the swear words, apparently there is a spell stopping people from swearing in here. Mostly because of the thing in the middle, the kids. How did you fumble on making it weak? You really need one of those drinks. Yeah, for some reason I fumbled there because I read it as meek. Because there is a word meek, basically. And I thought it was kind of the same concept, but then it was like, no, weak. How blasphemous. Didn't say it wasn't real, but why do they gotta make things so cryptic? It ain't no one got the time to interpret this kind of stuff. That's the thing with prophecies. No need to interpret them. You realize exactly what they mean soon enough when they happen. Brain did funny and fused the words. Yes. For some reason, I was like, it was not weak, but it's like, I read it as weak, as in like weak in the knees. I feel like I really did some like really weird ass shit going on here. Oh, making it weak, yeah. For some reason I read it as being weak and then meek instead. I don't know what happened with my brain there, but I definitely didn't understand that kind of word. What here do you think he was talking about? No clue. I bet it's you. I ain't no hero.
I think you might be, Lynn.
You know what will be very heroic of you? What? If you brought that saliva to Cal the vampire, I'm sure his happiness about finally being able to walk in the sun again will be extraordinary. Too lazy to go yourself. My domain is merely at my tavern. You're more likely to run into him. Fine, might as well. Guess I owe that leech thanks for providing me with this strange adventure. Did you have fun? It was.
Fun?
Yes, I'll admit it was fun. Just wish I could tell my Baba about it. But you make a good stand-in, Innkeep. Thank you, I try. Now, any of you happen to know where I can find this vampire? Last saw him at the Gaia Temple. The priest might know where he went.
I know where he wanted to go. I overheard him talk about it.
Care to share?
I want to trade it. The information, I mean.
For what?
Can you teach me how to use a greatsword?
That's it. Sure thing, right now.
Is right now okay?
I got time. I might take you more than one lesson, though. I would say it would take years, because I'm pretty sure she can't even hold that thing up.
That's okay, I got all time.
It's a deal, then. I'll show you the basic, and you tell me where to find the vampire.
Yippee!
That's it. If your assistant is alright with that. Don't care. Not my circus, not my monkey. Okay, kiddo. Let's go. Innkeep, can we use your front yard? Of course, go wild. Will do. Will do.
Are you coming too, Mal?
No. I stay here and have another drink.
Okay, you can join us later. I can't wait to learn how to fight. It'll be so helpful for the future adventures. Innkeeper, do you have any quests I could go after this? Practice my sword and stealth skills.
Not yet, but I'm sure something will come in. Be patient. I promise I'll have a quest for you soon.
I can't wait. I'm going to destroy any challenge with stealthiness and giant swords. Ha!
I know you will.
But first, I got to practice. See you later.
I don't know why, but I really love that character just because of the energy. I like her ambition. I like her naivety. Jesus. Some would call it optimism. A waste of time. Delusions get you nowhere. You would know. Another drink, please. Same as before, sweet and all. Coming right up. Sweet and all. It's just the same. There you go. It did say same as before, so it's just to go the same with as before then. I think the other ones are basically for like quests and stuff. Because we have other drinks we can do some stuff with. There you go, Spoken Heart. I would even need a whole goddamn thing with that drink, to be honest. Some sweet optimism for my most pessimistic customer. This sweet enough to make me optimistic for future drinks. Wow, I'm proud of myself here. You should be. So, Malasith, just leave me to my pondering. Got it. Holy shit, it's been sitting here long. Oh, hi Fable.
Hiya, Innkeep.
Hiya, Fable.
I'm so happy to see the tavern looking healthy again. And you too. I'm sorry it took me so long to check in.
That's alright. I hope the last 2 days weren't too hard on you.
No, not at all. I'm just very busy. A bunch of ashen growth trees got knocked over and spent a lot of time rescuing and leading group of therapy sessions with the local wildlife.
Therapy sessions for the wildlife. That's interesting. I don't know why. It just kind of sounds funny.
And of course I had to check in all the nearby settlements too, so see if they needed help with any damage after all of that.
Did Uncle Dragon make it?
Oh yes, the werewolf settlement took a bit of a hit, but everyone made it out okay.
Mr. Dragon was making emergency soup.
Mr. Dragon was making emergency soup when I arrived. I think he's a stress cooker.
It's very nice of you to check with everyone.
I had to make sure everyone was okay. I used up a lot of my healing salve, but that's what they're there for. I'm not happy I had to use them, but I'm glad I was prepared. May I request something?
Go ahead.
Do you maybe have a drink in your repertoire that could assist someone in a situation like mine? Your drinks are powerful. I like something that would make me tougher while also replenishing my social energy. I think I'm all done with helping out now, but a drink like that would be a real game changer in case something like this happens again.
I don't think I have a recipe for that yet. But don't worry, I already got an idea. Oh, okay, apparently we can make one. But even without such a drink, I'm sure people were very thankful for your presence.
Well, they weren't mad about it, at least. Though, I sort of feel like people weren't really as concerned as I thought to be. When I saw the stars fall through, there was thought for sure that the world was going to end.
I love the life everyone has here, especially with like the expressions and everything. Like, it's not just like their eyes are darting back and forth, it's just also like the whole face changes. I like that. Yes, I recall.
Oh, you were right that I wouldn't, that he wouldn't, of course. But I thought that people would be a little more freaked out by the lack of night sky. But everyone just seemed to be okay with it. I asked one of my sisters about it. She said, "Who cares? Some wide-eyed adventurer will surely put them back at some point. Let's worry about replacing these tomatoes."
Fair enough then.
I don't even know if I could put them back.
You can never put back what's lost. But you can always replace it with something new.
I'm not sure you can replace the stars, or if you should approach loss that way.
Guess I'll master perspective. I wouldn't mind a bunch of trees up in the night sky for a change.
Right, but still it would be much nicer if something would just stay the same.
They never do. Also, yeah, Fabler is a hell of a reward. I can kind of understand them.
I'm just happy everyone is okay.
Did you check in on Lynn yet? She should be hacking my terrace to pieces outside.
I did, outside. On your definitely not hacked up terrace. Just out of curiosity, do you own any wood glue? It was nice to see that she is okay too. I was a little worried she would just leave and never talk to me again. It was nice watching her train Melly with such enthusiasm, and to catch up a bit that too. She tried to rope me into the greatsword training.
Did you accept?
I'm not really a sword kind of elf, but it was fun watching her teach Melly. She's very sweet.
Indeed.
And I was just relieved to see Kaelin doing alright. And she was relieved about Mr. Dragon.
And about you, I'm sure.
Maybe.
To celebrate our well-being despite the absurdity of this world, how about a drink?
Oh, I would love a drink. Can I have something agile and swift? I still have to make my way back home later. I could use some speed for that.
I'm sure I'll find something the right thing. Do we have any other thing that is like the same thing? Let's see here. We have this. Yeah, we only have this. We have her favorite drink, basically. Oh, her. They. Pronouns. Because it actually does say them. There you go. Swift strike. I love the little trash dragon there in the whole corner. That is basically whenever we mess up something, just have to pour it out again. Swiftly and quickly, your favorite drink. Thank you. Your drinks are still the highlights of my day. He makes the best drinks, right? They're okay. Really? Do you actually think that? Or is it that a thing you just don't want to be nice? People seem to do that a lot for some reason. They taste good. As good as things can taste when you're me. Well said, thank you. That's a way of explaining things. By the way, I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Fable. I'm an elf, a ranger, and I come here a lot. They're also incredibly courageous and capable hero. That's not true. I'm not yet. I'm working on being a hero, I mean. Why? Oh, because I dream of adventures, all the wonderful, exciting things he can bring. And I want to help people. Why? Why not? I am Malachite. Oh, you're Mal. I mean, Malachite, obviously. Mally just talked about a Mal. She said they, or I guess you, are very cool and her new friend. She sounded very happy about it. We're not friends. She just won't leave me alone. Oh, okay, then why don't you spend time with her if you don't like her? That sounds really mean. She keeps following me. And you take her along? Not by choice. I don't know well enough to judge the truth behind all this. But I think you should be honest with her and with yourself. Honestly goes a long way. I also believe that thing in Selford could be fixed with honestly as well. You mean the missing familiars? I heard several familiars were missing actually. And I believe with many mages and familiars present, someone is bound to know something. But maybe they're just scared to face the possible consequences for their honesty. Oh, Mage Mania. Okay, we got a new thing here. Hold on. There we go. Ah, yeah, we have it on the other one. There's a lot of people in Softfort. Some is bound to know something about the missing familiars. What are they hiding? There you go. Thank you for letting me know. I'll keep an eye or two out for future development. Softfort isn't very far from here, is it? Not too far. It's in the eastern Pessoa. And it's, to my knowledge, the biggest harbor town the Republic has to offer. I can only recommend its many summer festivals. Very pretty fireworks. Also, didn't we get a recommended drink? I just want to check what that looks like. Whoa! 1,000 Winds. Nice. Defense and being able to speak to people with some swiftness. Nice. Why? Does it sound like something up your alley? No, not mine, but... Melina is seeking her first quest. Maybe this could be something for her. She needs to practice her skills outside of risk-free territory. Good idea. I'll see if I can reserve it for her. Sorry for asking, but first quest? I thought Melly just turned 10. Isn't that a bit too young for quests? No, I was a similar age when I ventured on my first quest. The one with the horrifying nightmare creatures? Yes. Oh, that's sad. No, that's cool.
No, I think it's a little sad. Children shouldn't be faced such dangers that early.
Why not? It's always there. Might as well confront them with it when they're young, so they can accept its existence in their lives.
That's an insane thing to say. Just because the world can be horrible doesn't mean that we should confront children with that fact as early as we can. It's already bad enough as us grown up to deal with it so much. Why should they accept it if they can make the world a better place for them instead? I mean, when you were on a quest with, and I quote, horrifying nightmares creatures, weren't you scared? When did you prefer to be alone?
It builds character.
A character that thinks we should put other children into miserable situations. Sure, a little good for you there. Weren't your parents worried to death about you?
You got enough rumors to make a quest yet in keep? Not yet. Give me another day. People are so busy talking about or ignoring all the star debris, they're losing sight of important things. Like feeding me new information. Is that very nutritious for you? Oh, hold. No, it's cool. No, just sad, girl. You're a natural counter to Mr. Edgy. Yeah, they really are. Also, I don't think girl, actually. I think it's a they, because... Sure, I want to say it's a she, this person, this elf. But it's difficult to say, because they also look like a guy. There are many different characters here. He and they, which kind of interesting. She, her. It's interesting they can actually do, like, they, them, understandable, but he, they? So why not he, him? Like, that's... Like, only it's just the wording that's basically confusing me for some reason. There's nothing else. Just the wording. In that case, the fun I can provide in a day is running out. Unfortunately, the horrors of this world do not stop chasing me, nor anyone else. I shall take my leave. Ah, screw it. All this, they, them, etc. It's just annoying. I can say this, I respect whoever they want to be, if we say so. If anyone says it's a they, them, absolutely. If someone says it's a she, her, absolutely. It's just me that is sometimes confused about it, that's all.
See you around with less horrors, I hope.
Now I'm worried. About Malicent or Melee?
Both. Are you really going to send her on that quest?
If she wants to go, but I don't think you have to worry about it that much. So far it's a beautiful city with a very low crime rate. I think she can handle a couple of her rowdy familiars.
And I doubt she'd go alone.
Oh, I doubt she's going alone.
I hope not. It's little worse than being alone when you're scared.
Very true.
Are you scared of anything?
Bad Yelp reviews.
I don't think you have to be scared of that. Make the best drinks in all of Asteria.
What is Asteria? Is Asteria this plane of existence? Because this is called Fiosa. Or Fisoa. I'm kind of confused. Where is the harbor thing, actually? Is it this one? Oh, no, we don't have a quest for that yet. We had the... Wyvern Chimera. Werewolf. Vampire. And the stars. I think as long as you like my drinks, I'll be okay.
Oh, you get my 5 stars in the bag.
I would ask what you're afraid of, but...
The answer would be everything.
Is it?
Yes, but I'm working not letting my fear stop me. I might not be able to avoid feeling afraid, but I can always just do things when scared. Then I'd rather not at all, maybe. That is still terrifying, though. How do you handle a situation you're afraid of? I used to have a terrible habit of just walking away from the things that scared me, but with the right people by my side, staying becomes less of a crushing weight on your shoulders. True words spoken. You realize that even if things aren't perfectly comfortable, they're still worth experiencing. That sounds lovely. I've never seen friends of yours around the tavern before. Maybe you'd invite them sometime. Perhaps, though one of my friends is sitting right here right now. Where? Wait, are they invisible? Oh, you mean me, that makes me really happy. Also makes me feel pretty bad about having to go back home. Don't worry, go home. Oh, Jesus. Hold on. I can respect it. I don't mean I have to follow suit. They can call themselves whatever they want, I don't care about that. But it also screws over how language work, adding on that they, them are usually used when you're talking about someone in third person. Fair enough, and don't get me started on the rest. So many women who uses pronouns that are just a stone throw away from it, which good job for all women who fought to not be seen as a necessary for men. Fair enough, actually. Damn, that was a wall. Don't worry, we are walls are welcome here now and then. I'm very curious sometimes to have to see what chat has to say. But yeah, absolutely. It's just me trying to like respect what people want to be called. But it's kind of the same thing as here. I say they them if I don't know what they would want to be called. I myself go like over pronouns of giga / chat. Fair enough. Oh, good God, fair enough. Always. I'll see you tomorrow, Innkeep. See you tomorrow, my friend. 10 out of 10. Feeding Andu. Sweeping. It's a really nice game, this, actually. I really love this game. It is wonderful. It has really nice art style. The stories and stuff are really wonderful. The characters here is absolutely brilliant. Oh, new character incoming. Sorry, I have been watching so much of Miss Valkyrie streams that when I just read this, I was like thinking, who of those two people are you? Good mythical morning. It's well past noon. It's still morning somewhere. Plus, a wizard doesn't care about things like time. Time not only relative, but also flexible. Like a gummy worm. One time I actually tried breaking through a space-time continuum using a loophole through the primordial vortex. And did it work? No. But almost. I would need a drip of primordial sea to enhance the curvature. And that should have done it. But no access to the primordial sea. Bummer. Heard that's not very easy to get. Theoretically it is. Jesus, are you just mixing words up now? Practically in theory, though. Okay, that makes sense. I get it. Fair enough. Continue. You do? No, actually. That be expected. Are you calling me stupid? The only one allowed to call me stupid is myself. Or if I'm very obviously stupid, then there's people are allowed to basically say that was something. Perhaps not, I don't think anyone's called me stupid, but at least people have hinted of something odd I've been doing, and that is obvious. That's fair enough. No offense, but you clearly aren't a wizard. And who are you to judge that? Oh, you know, just a reputable wizard myself. Of course, I have a magnificent wizard name. But you can call me Hex. Well, of course you're called Hex. No need to overcomplicate things. Nice to meet you, Hex. Nice to meet you too. Just Innkeeper for now. Alright, well then, Innkeeper. How about a super wheezy breezy drink for me?
Any flavors you might fancy? I call him little shit. Oh, fair enough. He is much bigger than the other little one, but to be honest, I would at least call him the shit pot. The other one, I just call him little. Or they. She. Cat one, the little cat kid. Something that'll make me focus more, and perhaps help me better understand the primordial vortex. Gotcha. I can smell bacon. I think it's the pizza my father bought. Hold on. What would you need? Okay, mind. What do we have for mind things? No. Okay, so the only mind drink we have is this. Let's see if we can make Andu sparkle again. There we go. Apparently not. I'm gonna make it sparkle anyway. Yes, I'm petting him whenever I do that. This should boost your focus like nothing else. Amazing. I can already feel the ideas cooking up. I think I figured out a way to get that primordial seawater now. Never mind, the explanation would be too complex to grasp, So... What complex reason brings you to my tavern, Hex? Getting away from the other smartest person in Asteria. And who would that be? Does it matter? You tell me. My sister. Oh, fair enough. Okay, I kind of want to see if I can read about Hex, because, I don't know, I just like to read about the people. Half-elf, fair enough. Age 48. Wizard. Zenith. Chaotic neutral. And the tower. Did the cat move? I think the cat moved. Wait, where did the cat move? There's the move. There is the cat. Sitting on the table. My sister. She's studying and driving me crazy with all her theories. They are also reasonable, you know. Wait, so you are the smart wizard with unreasonable ideas, and she is the smart witch with reasonable ideas. Oh, okay. Okay. No chaos, but there has to be a bit of chaos in everything, doesn't there? I wonder how she gets through life with so much structure. This is the most fanciest... Wait, is those eyebrows nailed to his forehead? I think those eyebrows are nailed to his forehead. That is brilliant. Structure is the key to everything, young lad. Okay, I already love this character, but just because of his most less clothing than anyone in this game, but at the same time the most fanciest. Without structure, there is no chaos, and thus there be no entropy. I have found entropy to be quite essential in this world. And you are? Oh, how rude of me. Top of the morning to you, lad, and to the innkeeper, is it? Why do I love most characters that are being silly? Like, sure, this wizard here is basically just a wizard. It's one of the smart wizard. But then this comes one of these in, and I'm just already in love with the character. Correct. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. I'm supposed to be... I suppose you can call me Scully. My actual living name would be too ancient to be spoken out loud. How old are you? I'm an archivist. Ooh, nice. At least I used to be. Now I'm dead. Somewhat. Not completely, obviously. Under mysterious circumstances, I happen to be still conscious. So, you're undead? Precisely. How? Well, I passed on. And one day I rose from my grave. Well, it was like a long sleep, completely knackered for thousands of years. At least I believe it's been thousands of years. What year is it? 1755. Oh fuck, that's brutally long. Yes, I will add in the swear words. That's brutally long. How old are you? So, how did you come back to life? Oh, I'm not sure myself. I woke up and walked on, like nothing had happened. I thought to myself, I might as well explore the new world. I think he needs a drink. He looks bone dry. Yeah, but the funny part is I'm pretty certain this guy can actually keep his drink. Because he actually has a mug in the stomach. So he would be one of the few skeletons capable of actually holding the drink. But yeah, he definitely is bone dry. Do you think this is a relative to Segamas? I just saw the mug. Yeah, I saw that before because I basically moved closer to see the eyebrows nailed in the forehead. But then I just noticed there's something around the stomach area, and that's a mug. Those who risen with me didn't seem to be inhabited by independent consciousness. And the last didn't care. Those who risen with you. They're more like you out there. Of course! Undead rarely rise alone. They're mostly the Seven Master. Right, yeah, okay. I was wondering if there was some sort of necromancer that awoken you. Okay, oh, character unlocked Scully. Hello, Scully, where are you? Scully? There you are, Scully. Skeleton, age of ridiculously old. Archivist, Everbloom Archives, Chaotic Neutral, The Magician. Scully is a Maida. And the personification of a gentleman. And he's well dead, or at least he was dead for quite some time before he rose again, but contrary to his fellow undead, he returned conscious. However, I decided not to bother with that and go my own way. Going south, I passed through the Sofod and found a small little tavern. Hold on, I'm gonna send this. And I'm gonna ask Segamas if this is one of his relatives, just because of funness. Can I, like, print screen this? There we go, thank you. Hold on, I'm gonna actually have to send this, because I really, really have to and want to. Hold on, where exactly? I think he's still streaming, actually. I'm gonna not send him to him. But I'm just gonna, like, check if he's still streaming. I believe he is. No, they're not streaming. Fair enough. Okay, I'm gonna go to his Discord. I am gonna go here. He might have fallen asleep as well. Oh, yeah, he went to sleep for about... Well, technically, just a few minutes ago. Hold on, how do I... There we go. This is a brilliant ass character though. Okay, and up with the game again. They had a lot of fish. I've never been a fan of seafood. Though I got to listen to a lot of the town gossip. Care to fill me in on that soft-word gossip? Well, apparently a well-known noble married a commoner and decided to run off with her, leaving the family without an heir. But there's more. Fishermen fear that Sofod has been cursed by a sea witch. They say the docks are being haunted by lonely animals that stare blankly at the waves and the moonlight. And during the day, they disappear like ghosts. Bit of a weird curse. Fitting for a sea witch or wild sailor's tale. Thank you. That's what I needed for the quest. No, not you. Not you. Not. I can't grab it. There we go. Thank you. Gonna put it over here. Innkeeper, say you do have a drink for this undead fella. A drink and a mop. Just a drink. I won't be needing a mop. If you say so. What would you like? Something that loosen up this non-existent tongue. Something full of charm and appeal. Coming right up. I think we have 2 of those drinks now. Because we need an order with 3 appeal. And we have Sunny Breeze. I'm gonna give him the Sunny Breeze just because. I want to try some of the new ones. Yeah. Okay, I think if I do... Should I give him this? Yeah, you know what? Let's give him this, because I kind of feel for trying that. So we're gonna put this in here, so he's gonna apparently be invisible. Nah. Remove infusion. Hold up. There we go. I have some glitch in my headphones. Not this, though. I think... Rich in calcium, yeah, if I had some milk, I would definitely give him that. Okay, so we're gonna have 2 of these. 1, 2. We're gonna give this 1, 2. And then we're gonna give swiftness with 1. Oh no, wait, we're done, right? I am confused. Sunny Breeze seemed to be done, right? Interesting. Was it wrong of me? No, it seems to be 3. Okay, let's just do the normal one then. There you go. I have all of these like extra drinks now I can make, but I never needed to make any of them. A real charmer, just for you. Oh, jolly! I feel like I can conquer the world with my words alone. Oh. Not that I would ever do that. I care more about words than worlds. Archivist thing, you know? I spent most of my life reading, sorting, and archiving. That didn't leave a lot of time to dream of hubris. Are you sure? Academic hubris is a powerful one. Come on now. That type hardly counts. Agreed. It's only natural. Oh, I think you've gotten given me an idea, Bone Man. Oh, did I? Yes, if I can enhance the aging process of cells, the incubation procedure could. Alright, I gotta go. If my sister asks if you've seen me. No, you didn't. Thanks, bye. Energetic young fella. Indeed. If you don't mind, innkeeper, I'd like to linger here a bit and enjoy the moment. Of course. Who else is gonna join in? Or are they just gonna sit there until... Oh, hi Fable, welcome back. Oh, hey innkeeper, how's it going? All fine and dandy, how about you Fable? Oh, I'm still very busy helping the farmers rebuild their barns and fences. I'm not gonna lie, I kinda want a coat hanger. I've said this before, I kinda want a coat hanger in the background. Because it basically is a big stick with a dragon on top of it and a crystal. I like it. It's gonna make an embryo speedrun in development. It sounded like it, didn't it? It really did sound like it.
I'm still very busy helping.
Oh yeah, we've done that already.
Also, apparently a bunch have lost their crops due to how hot the stars were. It's terrible. Seeing all this destruction is terrible.
Well, I've never seen anything like this before either. Historically, the Lady of the Gilded Sea never struck me as someone to unleash painful omens. Oh, apologies, my man. It's impolite to burst out a conversation like that. I'm Scully.
Fable.
Nice to meet you, Fable. Again, my apologies for the impulsivity.
That's alright, I was just surprised you could actually talk. Oh no, offense, I just thought, usually...
None taken, usually Skeletons doesn't speak.
Usually. But hardly anything is usual these days. I mean, the stars fell from the sky, skeletons might as well speak. There are strange things in this world.
Oh, they surely are. Like the Dream Scene Keeper. That one really gurgle in my bones.
So, you already tried one?
Indeed.
Oh, sometimes they do that. Could you also make me a drinking keeper? I don't want my bones to jingle, but something that enhances my fitness would be nice. You know, you have a very delicate with zucchini seeds, where they'll give up immediately.
Of course, coming right up. So, her normal one? Yes, her normal one. Their normal one. Oh yeah, you know what I'm talking about. I think it's just because I'm doing like a girl voice, it's becoming like, oh, you're a girl now, but yeah. We left the Halloween decoration up. Yeah, exactly. It's nothing but Halloween decoration. A wonderful Halloween decoration, but Halloween decoration indeed. There we go, Swift Strike. Let's blend this thing together. And sing Happy New Year. I hope this tastes refined enough.
Oh, this is perfect, thank you. Just what I need, innkeeper.
Of course I do. After all, you're a regular. Hey, you're my favorite regular.
I am.
Yeah?
You're my favorite innkeeper.
Thank you, Fable. So, do you think your farm work will be done soon?
Oh, I hope so. Not that I don't like helping out, I do, but I think the sooner everyone can go back to a normal life would be better.
Oh, do you perhaps need a hand? I happen to have two. And I might know a thing or two about crops and fences.
Sure, I could use some help carrying a few things over to Tregarin. My treehouse is just around the corner.
Splendid! Sounds like a quite useful endeavor. I gladly indulge. What the fuck? Sorry, I just saw the Discord. Segamas was going to sleep. But Segamas is playing... He turned on a game. Hold on. I think he either turned on Lethal Company or... Lethal Content. Deadly Content. Do they both called Lethal? I don't know. Sounds like a quite useful endeavor. I'm glad to indulge.
Thank you. Innkeeper, before we go, I have something I want to give you.
What do you have for me, Fable?
Some dried honey flowers. The farmers didn't know how to thank me, so they gave me these flowers.
Yeah, Lethal Company. Segamas, what are you up to, mate?
And you were always so helpful and nice, so I wanted to share some with you. I'm sure you already have at least 4 ideas how to use them.
Thank you very much, Fable. I'll make sure to put them to good use. I have yet to really need too many infusions or many of the other drinks, but I'm glad to have them. Honeyflower, nice. It gives -2 on sword. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, we have 2 inspiration ones. Nice. Oh, so you accept donations for ingredients? Certainly. I can only get my hands on so many infusions myself. What about recipes themselves? It's always good to get more inspiration. Wonderful! In my previous life, I had access to a lot of books about magic and potion mix. I think I recall my assistant's favorite recipe. Do you store it under your hat? Of course. Where else should I keep it? To be honest, I can't argue with that because I'm pretty certain he can't hide any sort of secret other than under his hat. I just realized that everything he has on him has fishes. Anything blue at least. Fair enough. Thank you for the recipe. What did you give me? I know you gave me a recipe, but what recipe? First snow. Apparently a lot of defense with some charisma and very much speed. Interesting. Innkeeper, thanks for being such a patient and pleasant host. I should be on my way then with Fable. But I'll be back. Yeah, should I not crumble into a pile of bones from one day to the next? Let's hope not. I won't. I was just joking around. I hope I wouldn't want to be responsible for that. Oh, wait. Anyways, Innkeeper, thank you so much. You're still the highlight of my day, no matter how dark the night is. See you around. Yeah, because apparently the event since last week is that the stars fell. But unlike the whole there exists beyond a starlight, apparently we do have the little dipper up there, but that's something that exists somewhere else. The stars on the sky was nothing more than these stars which fell from the sky, so now there is nothing in the sky other than the moon. So that's why they often speak about how dark the night is. Oh, welcome back. You have your cape. That I was able to witness such a rarity of my lifetime. Immaculate! Yeah, we could get excited about a rusty nail. Of course I would. Such a splendid chemical process. Metals have a variety of chemical process. Rust be my least favorite of them. Ruins lots of hard work. Does it now? Yep, makes everything porous. Oh! Kyle, Rhea, nice to see you both again. Likewise, the Ringkeeper. How has your day been? Can't complain. Had some interesting customers today. Ah, like that one distinguished gentleman who crossed us on our way in. Distinguished? Yeah, gentleman didn't know. A giant top hat doesn't make you a gentleman. I still don't know what sort of Rhea thing. Minecraft players see Scully bone meal. Fair enough, actually. What makes you a gentleman? Manners. 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 I think I'm gonna roll the R's here a bit, because they sometimes feel like they do have that kind of thing. He was quite polite, I recall, greeting me with a tip of his hat. You find anyone polite, even your slime. But Mr. Slime is quite polite. Not a peculiar wall clock you have there. I feel like I've seen it somewhere before. It looks like the clock Evelyn's living room. It reminds me of the times I impatiently waited for her to come home after important meetings and banquets. Do you know if that is her clock by any chance? Oh, do you know if that is her clock by any chance? I think that might be a story for another time. Let's not worry about it now, shall we? Okay. Say, Innkeep, have you read that letter yet? That'd be a story I'd love to hear right now. Not yet. Apparently I got a letter from a mysterious dark knight. Tragic. I always loved writing letters. I think you mixed up the voices there a bit. Yeah, I did. I realized I did that a bit. It happens now and then, especially when the only thing that is different is the name and a bit of color. Innkeep, you got a drink for me, something that make me tougher, so I can get through today's babbling. Of course. But I do that, especially after streaming for about like 3 hours. My brain just goes, oh, text, read. Okay, we can actually make this if we want. You know what? I'm gonna try and check if we can make this. Just in case. What we need is something with... Well, they want to be tougher. So I think if we do this, they will get defense as well, but we don't need the other thing. What we need is... Yeah, we technically need this thing, the feather thing. So there sometimes my brain cannot just comprehend what who I'm supposed to read it as. But that happens to many people as well. This thing. There we go, first snow. A defensive, with a bit of swiftness into it. No, that's what I'm talking about. A gift of the great dragons. Well, thank you. I gave it my best. Can't taste that. I feel sturdier already. I feel like many of the people I do here is doing the rolling R's. I've had my doubts about you, innkeeper. But I must say, you know your job. So, how has the day been for you two? The usual. Splendid! It was my first day in centuries out under the rays of the sun. Oh, how did you like it? It's brighter than I thought. The light of the sun, I mean. Ray and I took the day trip to the capital since I rarely get to see it full of the daily life. There were so many people. Too many? Just the right amount for a city. It was so vivid it almost made me feel alive. And everyone was capable to admire my beautiful cape. Ah, is that the cape? The cape of invisibility. It absolutely is. How curious. Does that mean you two are going to Borovia now? Why would we want to go there? That was the deal. I helped you get your cape. So you can attend a fancy Borovian vampire banquet and I get my gold's worth. Oh, but I thought I got that invitation about 500 years ago. Didn't I mention that? To be fair, this guy actually has memory loss. A very drastic memory loss as well. No. What about me material then? Well, I can give you the gold right now if you want. Can you accompany me a while longer though? Fine. Oh, wonderful! Every second I spend with you brings me tremendous joy. What a great day to be a vampire. I got my cape back, and I can walk under the sun like most mortals do. Say, innkeep, what if you thought of a new drink? Have you thought of a new drink? One that would taste just as incredible as the gentle and welcoming beams of the sunlight feel on your skin. That is kind of a vague description, but I think I might have something in the mind already. I wonder if... Oh, new recipe. Oh, Beak Sunrise. I wonder if my dear Evelyn would desire to walk in sunlight as well. Do you know how she's doing? Do you think I could pay her a visit? You shouldn't. Yeah, I should. The air smells like reconciliation. Do you think that's a good idea? It ain't. It is. Kyle, you've stolen your cape. Do you think she'll get you with open arms? You know what it do if my ex-husband stole my hammer? What? Take it and smash all he holds dear. No one takes what's mine. But the cape is mine. Is she of the same opinion you think? Oh, maybe you're right. It would be the shame to lose my cape again. All she have to do is ask. Oh, my undead Evelyn. There has never been a wish for her as I turned down. And I wouldn't to this day. I don't want to have whatever you have with her. I'd lose my mind. Well, yeah, I know. Oh, how much I miss her. My heart is aching. If that's all, maybe one day she'll reach out to me. I still miss her dearly. And I shall miss her even more, looking towards the mountain's peak, knowing she merely gasps away. Maybe a drink could help for now. Oh, would you do that? A drink for me? Of course. Something strong, please, dear innkeep, so that my heart may stop aching soon. Apparently not the sunrise thing. Apparently that's not a strong drink for you. Okay, what do we have that is strong? Oh, we have the sailor's courage. You know what? I kind of want to make this just because of the bloody abs, actually. Oof. We actually need... interesting. What we would need is something that gives us... I think this one? No. No, oh, not that one. This one? Gives minus to that. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which means 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this thing, if I do this thing, I'll get one of those and one of those. So the only thing I need to do now is filling up with this one. Then we need one of these. So now we have the Southern Brawler, but we need the Sailor's Courage, so we need this thing. Oh, right, because it has 1 minus, it needs 1 more. There we go. I can't be confused why it still was the same, even after one of those. It can mend your broken heart, but perhaps this helps. It does! Thank you, dear innkeeper! Why don't you tell the innkeeper more about your day, Right, I suppose I wasn't done yet. Where was I? Your trip to the capital. Busy streets, bustling with people. Routes! Routes? Routes. We admire the routes that had enclosed the city almost like a rampart. I finally had a chance to take a closer look. Quite fascinating. For once, I gonna agree. It almost made me believe the myths are true. Myths? Myths. I told ya. Rumor has it these are the roots of the other Ether 3. Breaking through the surface and taking a hold of Gaia, where they guard the capital. Ah, yes, very good defense plan indeed. Interesting, we have another rumor. First of all, we know more things about Kyle now. Well, at the same time, his name is not Kyle. Apparently his name is Alphonse Louis Frederic Duquette Dusang. But basically, Rhea decided to call him Kyle. Okay, we have a new one of these. And it actually is a new one, because there is nothing here. Why do I have so many things here, but I don't have anything that brings up... like, I have one quest. And that's the Softword's docks, basically. Rest of these are either 2 or 1s. Ah, yes, very good defense plan indead. What is Wood going to do to protect a city? A city is protected with stone. Oh, I was never very involved in fortification efforts. I figured. Oh. Oh. We almost met the lovely Seraph again. Our investigation come along. Very well, she seemed eager and determined. A detective spirit. I believe the lass had made her way to Dullwell. She seemed to be onto something. Can't wait to hear the story when she returns. And yes, I still can't really do Rhea's voice. I'm just mixing up, trying to see something that fits. Because I feel like most of these people I roll with R's. I know I do that for Kerlin, because for some reason her name Kerlin was easy to say with R. So I made that as her. And well, Kyle basically as a vampire, try to make the vampire speech, and that kind of rolls R's as well. That's nothing. One of my friends has like 2-3 middle names, and I think 4 last names. If he needs to write his full name, he needs a lot of space to write it. Fair enough, actually. I kind of want to see that now. Likewise. Say, Rhea, can we go to town and check out the antique dealers? Oi, why? I want to see if I can find any keepsakes from the old times. Very well then. But you won't munch on the shopkeeper, will ya? Of course not. I'm well satisfied from the innkeeper's creation. Alright then. Let's go. Goodbye, innkeep. Enjoy your shopping spree. She still kept the earrings. Well, hello, we have a new person here. Well, oh, is that actually a dog? I thought it was a dog mask. Wait, hold on. Ah, there are 2 dogs. One is under her arm, just nuzzling with her. I was so confused first. Like, sure, they are big dogs with red eyes and a scar, but to be honest, they look absolutely adorable, and I just want to, like, fucking pet them. My full name is already long enough with 2 last names, but his is just ridiculous. Fair enough. Mine is kinda basic. I am named in a way that my first name is my father's first name, and then my middle name is my name, and then my last name. Well met, adventurer. Do my eyes deceive me? Minthy in the flesh. Hello, darling innkeeper. It's good to see you again. It certainly has been a while. Must be hitting that 15-year mark, right? It'll be 25 years soon, actually. You know how I am when it comes to keeping track of time spans longer than a decade. I'm well aware. My middle name is also my father's name, or well, his Swedish name. Kinda true. I used to say that my middle name is my father's name, but technically for me, it is the first name you say when you say my name, or when you say my full name. But mostly, just people say my name. I'm well aware. Good that you have me to drop by in from time to time to remind you. The funny part is, I don't know how old they are, but they did say, like, how long has it been? 15 years. And she says 25. And it feels like, oh, then, like, oh, they might have been young when the last time I met them. But the innkeeper says it in such a way that they don't keep track of decades well. Which means that there are multiple decades. And yes, there are multiple decades. Like, I could basically be a 45-year-old person in this game. Or I could be a race that is long-lived, I don't know. Or I could technically be immortal as well, and that's why basically reading time like that just apparently forgets. Ah, I couldn't be more forgetful. Especially when you bring Casket and Kane along. I love the names. We have Casket and Kane. Seriously though, like, I know the dogs are supposed to kind of look like evil in a sense with red eyes and stuff, but to be honest, it looks so pettable. Is that just me? Do cute service beasts still get a discount here? Definitely, always. So, what brought you back to the area? It's not your usual haunt. No, I generally prefer something more... Nope, I also want to pet them. Yeah. Moist. Ha. Not the word I would use. Not the word I was expecting. But something aching that I decided to aerate around these parts for my tastes. And here I thought to get at least to enjoy the recent downpour, but no. The stuff that came pouring down was unique. Yeah, Dove ad, fair enough. That's one way to put it. Destructive is another, and possibly more accurate. But I'm glad to see that your tavern hasn't suffered the same fate as any of the streets. As the streets and buildings I saw on my way here.
Admittedly, the journey was already quite challenging to navigate with my wheelchair alone.
Ah, wait, so I have not checked yet. So, yeah, I have not checked who she is. But we did discuss that she does like things more moist. For some reason, I want to say she is a mermaid, because second of all, apparently she's have a wheelchair. But I wouldn't explain to service dogs if it aren't dogfish. So there could be some sort of like someone that does live around a bog or something. Do we have her added yet? I want to check. Well, we have Hex, which I don't really care too much about. No, not yet. Though the scenery has always been worth the struggle. But now, I'm afraid it was impossible to take in much enjoyment from the passing landscape. Not when it had paid so much attention to the endanger myself, my sweet service beasts. You told me of your struggle with traveling before. I'm sorry to hear that recent events even made it worse. Oh, well, we're here now, aren't we? And I do have to say, using the primordial vortex as a way to skip your veranda's stair is marvelous accessibility touch. Excuse me, what? What sort of service elevator do I have for the stairs? A primordial vortex. I want to see how that looks, because apparently we have that to help people upstairs that have wheelchairs. Primordial vortex. Okay. Quite impressive work, my friend. I'm glad to hear that my little spells are doing their jobs. I hope the cities will put similar care into rebuilding the streets. Flatter cobblestones would do wonders for people like me. But believe it or not, I did not come all this way to talk about the development of inclusively in urban infrastructure. No? Really? Shocking, right? I'm here on the hunt, one could say. What do you have your eyes on? Protection pearls. I've had a few hushed whispers in my library. Folks say that pearls appear in the lonesome lagoon this time of year. Ah, those again. Good hunting then. Oh, you need to get the second floor primordial primordial yeet. Oh, I would love if anyone ever did a spell in a D&D session, in a D campaign with that. It's like, what do you use for something? I use this spell. I'm gonna call it primordial yeet. Oh, that I would. Oh, I'm not joking. Each time someone just comes up with stupid names for spells, I'm all into it because it's just wonderful. Good hunting then. Thank you. Though while the pearls might not be my main objective, might be my main objective, I haven't decided to come to town with only a singular purpose. I need to ask you for something, innkeeper. A good drink? No, my manuscript, darling. I believe 25 years should have been enough time to proofread it, yes? Ah, of course. I'll finish devouring the manuscript almost as soon as you gave it to me. It just took me a while to recall doing so, you see. Since it's been so long since I definitely done with that. Lovely. I'm glad I have such a reliable old friend to proofread my work. Would you like a drink while I try to engage my brain cells and remember where I put it? If you're offering, I'd be pleased to accept. Perhaps something to refresh my mind after my journey. I'll do my best. Okay, so it doesn't really matter if they get some of these extra things as long as they keep something with mind. For example, the Peaks Sunrise. I'm gonna do this one because I can. Right now we don't really need any sort of things like this, but it doesn't matter. She waited 25 years for a proofreading. Yep, apparently. Okay, so what do we need to do? We need to at least do... we could do this one. And definitely not this one. I feel like that is kinda awful. I would say this would be the best. Yo, Aaron Jaeger, welcome to the stream! I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Yes, it's been a while. How are you doing? How are you doing? I hope you're doing good, but yes, it has definitely been a while. I'm just cooking up some stuff here. And I also realized technically it is actually the end of my stream, unfortunately, but I'm gonna continue a bit more. There we go. Luckily, I can apparently do Per's thing here. Work and life, you know. What about you? Well, I am done with studying, and now I'm looking for work, which is not the easiest. Are the titles coming? Hopefully not. We're already dealing with a lot of different people here. I don't think I have enough time to deal with titans. Peak sunrise, let's go. So mostly just trying to look for work, trying to... Nah, the type of life is boring. I want to be an idol. True, fair enough actually. Yeah, just looking for work, trying to... I don't know, grow my channel a bit, see what I can do. As I discussed in the beginning of the stream, slowly but surely, trying to do things as people give tips of. Most of the tips, that is, for example, making shorts, is very difficult because I'm not really good at doing that. I am not really that kind of person that blunters out random stuff or like just really are funny at a specific certain moment. So it's very difficult to make stuff like that. Wish you all the best as always. Yeah, same to you. I hope you have a really great time. I thought very hard about making the perfect drink for you. Ah, I miss this. Good to see your mixing skills haven't dismissed one bit. In fact, I think it might come up with an idea for a new story. Let me note this down real quick. Take your time. So, while I enjoy your mixology, no matter what you put in front of me, I enjoy it if you could recall the location of my precious manuscript. You know the one I lovingly worked away at for almost a half a century while this library came to be. Certainly. It should just be below this pile. Oh wait, I must have put it over there actually. Alright, given this ongoing battle with your organization habits, it might take you a bit longer to recover it. Yo, welcome back, Annie. What's cooking, innkeeper? Drinks and also Aaron Jagger. And 2 service dogs, which, even though they look evil, are absolutely adorable. And they have some pearls to get to. Also, I still want to know who she is, because for some reason, when they talked about Moist and she has a wheelchair, I just went with, like, mermaid, but I don't think she is. So, how about this? I'll return in around 7 days, and then you can tell you about my pearl hunt in exchange for my manuscript. Yes, the founding titan himself. That would be helpful. Good. It was nice seeing you, weary face again, innkeeper. Likewise, Minthy. Have a safe and pearlful hard journey. Huh. I'll try. That was a new character. Wonderful. 7 days should be enough to read a manuscript. Right. Mate, you have had 25 years on you. Okay, so apparently we are doing a pearl hunt or something. Oh no, this wasn't pearl hunt. This was the missing familiars, which I think the little cat girl is gonna take on. The Lilliport of Suffer is now not only for its dogs, but also a large community of mages. It has been seemed to be something mysterious going on there. The familiars of several archmages have gone missing and are nowhere to be found. But it's a big city, there must be someone who knows something. Could the disappearance be related to the tale of the sea witch who cursed so for the docks? Might be. That's the only quest we can give right now. Feeding Andu, our little trash can dragon. It's a lovely little game, this. I was really like happy to hear this game just came out. I was like, I really want to get it sometime, which I did. I got this game. It was fun. It is fun. I'm not even done with it yet. And we have a fable. Good morning, innkeeper. Could you please make me a drink? I need something to wake me up and help me feel agile again. Of course, Fable. Just a moment. Do we have something new that is agile? Because I don't think we have really like anything new with agile, right? Nope. We only have Swift Strike that is agile. So I guess we're gonna give them their normal thing. There we go. Oh, thank you. I feel much better already. Long night? Very. Turns out there were... Oh. Game Boy! Apparently it was behind that testing the bit things. But also, yeah, for those who didn't know, we actually have the sticky bomb on stream now. So if you want to check that out, we do have the sticky, which is the sticky bomb thing. Yes, it is something that costs, but you can get one sticker for free each day. So that is absolutely wonderful. I don't really need a donation bar, but I do have it here because apparently Sticky Bomb has a... yeah, not my stickers. This is stickers you can put on stream, by the way. This is the stickers you can put on stream. But yeah, so all the way until the end of the month sometime, I think it's like the 21st or something similar. Or further than that, I don't really remember. If I manage to get the full amount of this bar, I will be able to earn 10% of it as well, extra. And basically, I don't really have anything I need to have a goal for. So basically, this is just a random goal for whatever I can put on stream. Basically, a new game or something for streaming. So I basically just put a random $60 because I feel that was at least a fair amount of something for anything that is stream related. Does it need to be done? No, I just asked it there just for fun. I would also kinda add the roulette as well, because there is a roulette, but the event will soon close, and that is something that does cost money for anyone who uses it, because there is a chance of the streamer to actually earn through that one as well. I don't know if it was like $100 or something. I don't really remember. But yeah, I've talked about this before. I am not really a person that tries for now to monetize my streams because I am not doing this professionally. If I ever any day blow up as a streamer, well, not blow up literally, but basically becomes a lot of people watches me, if we say so, and I could do this as more of a either part-time or full-time, depending on. I feel I kind of already do it as part-time. I could try to monetize my stream, but for now there is no need for me to do it, so that's why I don't really press these things that cost money, because I don't really feel a reason for it. Do I have them here for people to use? Definitely. I have the sticker bomb, I have the stream loot, I have the things there for anyone to use. If anyone wants to, or not at all, that is up to them. I heard the blip and I got so confused, like what is gonna happen? That's a wonderful placement, actually. That's also the funny part of how perfect it sometimes can be.
Big TD Goth GF.
Well, at least you did change the text to not being a white text. Okay, fair enough. I have no idea how I'm supposed to react to that one. Is it always that you're using, Gani? Because I realized like each time I've seen Gani use that one is always the text bubble. Oh my god. It's actually, to be honest, perfect. I cannot complain. It is there for a reason. I am kind of worried though, if I ever would turn on the 18 plus stickers, what would happen? I think I'm not gonna do it for right now until I will learn more about these though. Not at all. I really enjoy being able to help people. Before I just used to wish I could help it. I never felt content enough to try. Do it at your own risk. Kinda. At the same time, it's meant to be used on stream, so I think it's streamer friendly, but it's like, what did they mean by 18 plus? It's fun to try and a bit exhausting at the time, but I think I much prefer this over waiting around. I still could use a bit more practice though. That's fair, just make sure you also practice taking breaks. You have much easier time helping other people if you're not close passing out yourself. Oh, that's what I have your drinks for. My drinks are not gateway to burnout. I admire your kindness, Fable, but you too should fall under the umbrella of people you're being kind to. I mean, I am pretty good at falling. You're pretty good at a lot of things. I try. I know. Stay and have a rest now, okay? Okay, thank you. Good day to you, innkeeper. Good day to you, adventurer. Yes, an adventurer. That is what I am, indeed. I came here to seek a drink. What a coincidence, I do happen to have some of those in stock. What can I give you? What kind of drinks do an adventurer usually get? Whatever drink they desire. Then, well, I could do with something that tastes good. Of course. Perhaps something that could protect me from my foes. Defense is the base of every adventurer's skill set, is it not? I don't think he's actually an adventurer, just feeling. I kind of feel like that as well. Possibly. Let's try it out. Yeah, I can agree with you, because it feels like I am one, I dress as one, but I don't know what an adventurer often gets. It's like, whatever you kind of want. I guess I'm gonna give it a first snow, because I kind of like to use these more complicated recipes now when I can. Which means I should be getting... I don't need weaponry, so... I could get this. There we go. Because then I can also get... 1, 2, 3. And then this one, I'm gonna get 1. There we go, first snow. That and also his response to Hello Adventurer, which adventurer would respond with what he did. I have no clue, actually. Ping! Liquid protection against your foes, now for half the price. Ah, thank you very kindly! I think he's a theater person. Do you like it? Well, yes, of course. Then you should say so. I apologize, I forgot to do the thing where you say your words out loud. I get that. Now that you've acquired a drink, care to introduce yourself? How incredible rude of me! To forget. Oh, no, not automatic. Stop. Wait, what did you say before that? Oh my god, what the hell is this? I am Gustav Richmond III, the son of Lord Gustav Albert Richmond II and Lady Dorothea Bridget the 27th. And up to becoming hero of Windmore, and who might you be? Okay, so yeah, he's not an adventurer, he's supposed to be adventurer. But it's more of a, I am a royal, I am gonna be a hero. So it's not there yet, but it's gonna be. Where a young noble make, yeah, exactly. Well, I would not say make-believe, he says it's upcoming. So I would say make-believe in progress, perhaps. But also that name, sure, it's not as long as the names we've been discussing. But the introduction is ridiculously long. Gustav Archibald Richmond III, son of Gustav Albert Richmond II, and Lady Dorothea Bridget the 27th. Bloody hell. Gustav, human 24 swashbuckler. Fair enough. He's a swashbuckler. Wait, I realized something. The other person we met isn't here. Odd. The up-and-coming innkeeper of Zenith. Happy to have you here.
I am Fable of Ashen Grove.
Your Fable! Well, to nobles it's very important to give your full name and the names of your parents, fair enough.
Yes, is that a bad thing?
The Fable has saved Tredrin from werewolves! The very same! Wow, what an incredible pleasure it is to meet you! I've heard so many things about you.
Oh, good things, I hope.
Of course! They say you single-handedly persuaded the werewolf to give up his wicked ways and reunited a family. I'm gonna do something I'll probably regret. Oh dear lord, yeah. Oh my god. I can't really watch that. It is like, it's giving me shivers, like, oh my god, I kinda... Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me anyone would ever do something like that, but it was like... Yeah, I kinda did not want to see that. Am I ever gonna stop anyone to do stuff like that? No. Do I want to see it? Same answer. They said you... Oh, yeah, I read that.
That's some way to put it for sure.
They do have a way with words. Incredible, a true hero indeed. I spoke of your helping with the aftershock of the starfall as well.
I mean, that's a given. I need to help out when I can.
You truly have the heart of a folk hero, admirable. What about you, Lord Gustav Archibald Richmond III? What are you the hero of? Oh, well, I'm currently living my backstory era. I'm in the fact, so to speak, on my journey of becoming a full-blown adventurer. Make a drink for Gannis, seems thirsty. Probably. Also, Archie, that's fine. You don't have to say the whole thing every time. Well, Archie, if it's haste you're looking for, I can help with that. Someone gifted me some golden feathers a few days ago. Perhaps an infusion for the right drink, they can hasten up your no time. Really? That's spectacular. I always thought of those were myths of legends you only read of in books. Do you read a lot? Yeah, you know, sometimes. Not that much.
You should. You really sound like someone who enjoys adventure, and books are full of them.
They are. I'm just too cool for books. Hell no, you're not.
Books are cool.
You think so?
Yes, I do. I mean, look at the innkeeper's journals. It's super cool.
The coolest. The fuck, books are cool. Yeah. Personally, I don't really read much, but mostly I do read like tabletop RPG rule sets. Sure, they aren't really books, but they are books. And I do also have books, and yeah, I don't really complain. Well, actually, read every day. Fair enough. Well, actually, maybe I do read quite a bit. I'm sorry for being weird about it.
Don't worry, we're all weird, little weird sometimes. What kind of books do you like?
Anything full of adventures and heroes and adventuring heroes. They're just like me. Oblivious. Obviously, my parents would much prefer if I read about other things, such as books on etiquette or the newspaper. I'm sure they would love it if I wrote a dissertation on the intricacies of Dyria negotiations, or even became a diplomat myself. But I think I would fare much better as a savior of the world, don't you think?
The Dyria negotiations?
I'm not familiar. Oh, it's terribly boring, really. The negotiating trade routes due to the collapse of Canal Bridge that was hit by a horde of spinal rhinoceroses. It's not going well. all at well, because they can't agree on who should pay for the repairs. The mainland or Dira itself. Just think about it, puts me to sleep. Oh, the diplomatic collapse. Is that a new one or an old one? Ah, fucking hell, it's a new one. There we go. You can see when it's a new one because every paper that is the same thing looks the same as the other one. And I need 3 of them. I only have these. Then perhaps we should get back to more exciting topics. How do you plan to start off your hero's journey? By doing something heroic, of course. What's something heroic I should do? You could start by helping the local farmers. They're still rebuilding their homes and relocating their cattle as we speak. Great idea. How much gold should I give them? Gold? I mean, I'm sure they wouldn't mind gold, but I think about lending them a hand, physically, with your literal hands. Okay, so I would go to the farmers and ask what they need help with. Oh, of course, that sounds... I shall figure it out. But thank you for inspiration, Fable. It has been an honor meeting you. I hope we shall cross paths again. I hope so too, because you would need their help. Till my next quest, Innkeeper. Till then. That was... adorable. Weird. Not because of him, he heard about me being a hero. That doesn't sound right. But you're a hero. Not really, I didn't even do that much yet. Not enough to be inspired to anyone anyway. There are much greater heroes than me out there. He wasn't impressed by other heroes, he was impressed by you. That's nice. You don't sound very happy about it. I am. I'm really flattered, but I just don't think I did enough to deserve his praise. I'm just some elf. It's not for you to decide who's impressed by you and who isn't. I'm personally going to keep bragging about knowing Fable, the great hero of the Ashen Grove and savior of Tregorin. Alright, I get it. Thank you, Innkeep. I'll try to accept my accomplishment. Good. Oh! Cat! There we go. Still sits on the table. Hello, Innkeeper. Hello, Fable. Oh, hello, Melly, and hello, Malasite. It's good to see you both again. Likewise, right, Mal? Can I offer you two a drink? Actually, you can offer us a quest. We're talking about the one just picked up, by any chance. Your incredible dedication skill strikes again. I'm only trying to match wits here. Hehe. So you're interested in saving those poor familiars? I am! Missing familiars, silent wizards, clues leading to seemingly dead ends. This sounds like a case for the world's greatest detective. And her sneaky assistant. They do sound like a great team. They are not a team. But they're going on a quest together. They are not. Then why are you here? She didn't want to come here alone. She said she can't reach the quest board. And I needed a drink anyway. Oh, so you're sending Melly on a quest alone? As is customary. That's how the Shadow Banes have always handled it. Well, she's not a part of the Shadow Banes, but she wishes to walk the path of thieves. So she must embrace their lifestyle. I think she's trying to walk the path of a detective. And that just sounds dangerous and negligent. I agree. You're not coming with me? No. Why not? I just explained it. Badly. But you have to come with me. Why? It's clearly a job for two people. There is no job that can be done alone. What if we need someone to sneak into the crime scene and to gather evidence? Didn't you want to go on this quest? Test your stealth training. Well, what if I get nervous? What if I forget how to be stealthy? What if no one familiar wants to talk to me? I don't know, Melina. And what if I came back and you've been eaten by a T-Rex? Who cares? I do! Yes, to put it simply for those who doesn't know, her family was eaten by zombies that was eaten by a T-Rex. The T-Rex is much lower in suffer. I think you could go with her. I think you should mind your own business. And I think you could get a... And I think you should make better decisions. Mel is right. You two make a great team, especially for this case. So stop hiding from the imaginary T-Rex of emotional vulnerability, and just go on this familiar themed vacation. Sorry, I couldn't hold my laughter there for a moment when I made the... when I said that. Stop hiding from the imaginary T-Rex of emotional vulnerability. You might even enjoy it. Oh, that was a mouthful. I couldn't even continue reading all of that. Listen, Melina, even if I wanted to come with you, I couldn't. I got obligations, things to do.
You're a thief. You don't have fixed work hours. And you don't have any other friends waiting around for you.
Maybe not, but I do have a sheepfish to take care of.
You have a sheepfish?
I do. His name is Rufus, and he doesn't do well alone. Plus he needs to be fed, and to do his daily crossword puzzles. Otherwise his wool will get strawy.
Oh, well, if you're right, you can't just leave Rufus around. You'll get lonely.
Yeah.
I could take care of Rufus.
What?
Well, I live nearby, and I'm very good with animals. And I'm pretty decent at crossword puzzles.
That sounds like an excellent idea. What if Rufus doesn't like you? He will, certainly after one of Fable's famous lullabies. You sing.
Sometimes. Oh, maybe you can sing a song about how Mal and Rufus got eaten by a T-Rex while the familiars booed me out of town. I think I'd prefer a song about you and Melisite saving those familiars instead. Right, Mal?
Fine. But just this one. See it as a final exam for your training.
Yay, that sounds fun.
Wonderful. So, do you two need any help on your quest? Don't know. What do you think, detective?
Well, it's great that you would ask, mighty assistant.
Please don't call me that.
Okay, Mighty Mal then.
No.
How about John?
Sure. No, don't change your bloody name once more. You have done it thrice in this stream.
So John, thanks for asking. I have studied the quest given to us closely. And I have come to the conclusion that there is only one option. This is classified case of finding the right clues sprinkled through with the witnesses' testimonies and piecing them together correctly. Townsfolks, the wizards, the familiars, they all have different conflicting information and will need to collect and untangle it to see the whole picture. But to achieve that, we need to be charismatic enough to get the truth out of them. And for those who still refuse to talk to us out of guilt or fear, we'll need to activate our stealth powers. Find those hidden clues ourselves. Also, we should be quick so we can't destroy any evidence.
Can I offer you a golden feathers? They do come with this sweet aftertaste of haste. That way you could be quicker to make it to suffer. We should be able to make it to suffer quicker.
Great idea!
I think you underestimate the severity of the situation. What would you suggest then instead, John? I agree on the stealth part. We could use a hint of dexterity to make sure we remain unseen for as long as possible. But I believe our focus should be on overpowering whoever is responsible for this. If they're making familiars disappear, they won't hesitate in discussion. Not a fair one, at least. We should fight first and ask questions later. He changed his name to John. I guess you got bored of the stealthy approach. Different problems require different solutions. If you're itching for a fight, maybe I can recommend fresh Phoenix chilies. Some fire resistance could be a big advantage against Wizard of Familiars. Whether it's Fireball or Fire Breath, you wouldn't want to walk in unprepared. Does Andu have Fire Breath? Technically yes, but he's usually too lazy to use it. It helps on a bunch of roasting marshmallows though. I'd love to try Andu's marshmallows. I'll see if I can set something up when you return. Oh, thank you. I think some s'mores would also help convince those familiars to help us. That's ridiculous. A dagger would be far more convincing. I think both could work, Innkeeper. What do you think? They definitely need a little bit of dexterity for sneaking around, but what should they pair it with? Haste for a quick arrival and charisma for smooth talking. Or pure strength and fire resistance. Let me think about it. Okay. So we have two different recipes. Whoa, these were actually kind of interesting. Okay, so we have the... Nope. We could have... No. I would say like this is one of them, but this one does more of that because it actually has one there. So I would try Sunny Breeze. And then we needed the quickness, which is these ones. So if I put these in first, there we go. We have one of those. So if I do this now, do 1, 2. Hold on, I think I did too much. Did I do too much? No, I did not do too much, okay. There we go. And then it is this. There we go, Sunny Breeze. I think it should be fine with the thought of like what they needed. I think this kid needs a delicate hand. The best detective work is achieved through clever conversations. Ha! You're spot on. Guess this is how I die. Don't be so pessimistic. My drink have your back. Do you think you'll be prepared to solve this case, detective? Yes. With your help, we'll complete this quest with haste. We'll be back soon. Best of snooping. I should go with them to pick up that sheepfish before they disappear into the night. Don't forget to sing him a lullaby. Rufus or John? Rufus. Right, obviously. I'm gonna go now. Have fun, Fable. Here we go. You know what? I'm gonna call it here because it is basically 40 minutes of my normal stream ending. But to be honest, I have way too much fun with this to actually be able to stop. Also, we got someone we have not seen in a long time, so I want to just stay here for a little while longer.